Welcome, wrestling fans and WWE Universe, to Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play and reaction for the 2026 WWE SummerSlam weekend. Here for night one for this premium live event in Minnesota. And ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some of the most electrifying sports entertainment that you have ever seen right here on Tim Reynolds Show? And guys, thank you so much for hanging out here on this YouTube channel for the live play-by-play for WWE SummerSlam. Hope you guys are ready for a stacked match card here as we get things started, making sure everything's up and running here. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And looks like we are up and running good. Hope you guys can hear me okay. And all right, guys, to start things out as we get ready for our preview here of WWE SummerSlam Night 1, make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you have any WWE questions or any wrestling questions of any kind, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats and help out the channel by signing up for channel memberships here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go and let's get ready to preview the WWE Premium Live event in Minnesota. It's WWE SummerSlam. All right, guys, let's get right into it here. And all right, guys, going into night one, we're going to go over every single matchup that you will see here today. But ladies and gentlemen, to kick us off, here our first matchup on night one of the 2026 WWE SummerSlam event. We see Io Sky and Liv Morgan. That match will kick us off here on night one of WWE SummerSlam, as we'll see the Women's World Championship on the line in what should be a huge matchup here in this one. So thank you, guys. What's up, Tim? How are we doing, brother? All right, guys, let's get right into it here in this preview. We'll get ready to preview Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. And that matchup will kick us off here on night one of WWE SummerSlam. Okay. All right, guys, so getting right into it here with our preview here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Io Sky chooses to challenge the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. So Io Sky is coming for the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan at SummerSlam. Sky earned the right to challenge the women's World Champion, choosing her when she defeated Liv Morgan in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament at WWE Night of Champions. And moments after the victory, she would challenge her. And now, after these two women have been going at it over the last few weeks here, I tell you what, guys, I think Liv Morgan and Io Sky is a great matchup to get us started here on WWE SummerSlam Night 1. And guys, let me know what you think here, ladies and gentlemen. And then also, coming up next is we've got Tim and KC in the chat. What's up, guys? How we doing? As we see here, guys, our next matchup that is scheduled here for night one of WWE SummerSlam, we'll see the Bloodline versus Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa in a six-man tag match here on WWE SummerSlam. And after these two, these six men have been going at it, attacking each other and really setting up this matchup now for the last 6 or 7 weeks. So I'm really excited to see how is the Bloodline going to work together, because remember, Jacob Fatu and the Usos don't always work together, and we haven't seen them tag teaming together in the ring at the same time since they became this new Bloodline. So you got to wonder what that means for them heading into this matchup. And then the same can be said for LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. Are these three going to be able to work together and get the win here at WWE SummerSlam? Or will we see Solo maybe join the Bloodline and betray his team? Will we see LA Knight get too much in his head and maybe think that Royce Keys and Solo Sikoa are out to get him? And Royce Keys is the rookie, the newcomer in this matchup. How does he fit in, and what kind of impact is he going to have here in this matchup? We will find out, man. So hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And then also, guys, we'll see Fatal Influence, who now are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, taking on Nikki and Brie, Bella, and Paige. As we'll see Fallon Henley, Laney Reed, and JC Jane look to make a statement here on WWE Night 1 here with WrestleMania on SummerSlam, excuse me. And I tell you what, guys, they could have a huge impact. So guys, the third matchup that will be coming up next will actually be the Ring General Gunther going one-on-one with the former SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis. And guys, this matchup I'm really excited about because, man, if Gunther somehow loses this match, oh my goodness, what could that mean for Gunther's future in the WWE? I know it puts doubts in the minds of a lot of people in the WWE universe on whether or not he is a championship contender, but man, Nick Aldis stepping inside a WWE ring for the first time as a wrestler, no longer the SmackDown General Manager. Now, there is rumors, I'm hearing both things online that could possibly be true, which that is the SmackDown General Manager will come back as the GM, Nick Aldis, after this matchup, but there's also rumors that I'm hearing Nick Aldis might be coming back as a wrestler on SmackDown instead. So we'll have to see what happens, I guess, following SummerSlam weekend, heading into Friday Night SmackDown next week. And then, guys, it will be Fatal Influence versus the Bellas and Paige in a 6-woman tag match after Gunther versus Nick Aldis. And then also, guys, our last 2 matchups here on night 1 of WWE WrestleMania, or excuse me, WWE SummerSlam, we will see the undisputed WWE Championship on the line as CM Punk takes on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in what should be an excellent championship matchup here. Our second of 2 championship matchups here on night 1 of WWE WrestleMania, or excuse me, SummerSlam. Why do I keep doing that? I'll tell you what, I think it's because I think this SummerSlam is going to actually be even better than WrestleMania was, to be honest with you. I think that's why I keep doing that. All right. So getting right into it here, guys, as we preview this undisputed WWE Championship match where we'll see CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes, and at SummerSlam, the newly crowned undisputed WWE Champion CM Punk will defend his title against Cody Rhodes in a dream matchup. At WWE United Champions, Sami Zayn captured his first WWE Championship in a triple threat, as he was then able to defeat the then champion Cody Rhodes and Gunther. Rhodes immediately secured a #1 contendership spot after that by defeating main event Jey Uso in the following Friday Night SmackDown. So when Rhodes went to the July 6th edition of Monday Night Raw for his rematch against Sami Zayn, he was attacked by none other than the Ring General Gunther, which cost him his #1 contendership shot. And that's when we would see Sami Zayn have to defend his undisputed WWE Championship against CM Punk in his hometown of Chicago. His home state of Chicago. I gotta tell you what, guys, that was crazy. Or hometown of Chicago. I gotta tell you what, man, that was crazy. I did not expect that, but I guess you could have maybe guessed that with a lot of rumors out there that CM Punk was going to get a chance at the WWE title and that he was going to possibly also be on SmackDown after he was defeated by Roman Reigns at WWE WrestleMania. So, guys, in this matchup, I'm really curious. Who are you picking in this one as we see 2 friends boast a combined 5 WWE title reigns, and we'll be meeting one-on-one for the first time in nearly 18 years with this match, 20 years in the making. And I cannot wait to see this matchup here on WWE SummerSlam Night 1 here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, everybody? KC says, hey, my friends, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing good. Martin says, SummerSlam, finally, I'm ready. What's up, Martin? How we doing, man? Tim, I'm doing great at the racetrack, and guess what, Tim? Please don't get mad, I did ask Owen Racing Track, Mr. Joey, could I put you in the big screen in the middle of the track? No freaking way, man! Let's go! So everyone can see you here. Let's go, dude. Yes, man. Well, hey, thank you everybody for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this live play-by-play and reaction for night one of the 2026 WWE SummerSlam main event, and I cannot wait to bring you guys some of the most electrifying play-by-play you have ever heard and seen right here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you guys are ready as we get ready for the kickoff here of the show. We have only got one more matchup left to preview here, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the main event of the evening, as we see a Hell in the Cell matchup between Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar. And these two promise to tear the house down in what should be a huge main event matchup here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as we get kicked off here with WWE SummerSlam. And there we see Oba Femi, your king of the ring, getting warmed up for his main event matchup inside Hell in a Cell. And we see here Nick Aldis arriving to the arena along with the ring general Gunther, as these two face off in a one-on-one matchup here tonight on WWE SummerSlam. And we see the 6 women, Paige, the Bellas, and Fatal Influence, your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, arriving to the arena in style as they get ready for action later tonight in a tag team matchup. And then we see Cody Rhodes and the undisputed WWE Champion CM Punk arriving to the arena here tonight for their title matchup here at WWE SummerSlam.
Let's take it back to what we love it at.
Yeah. Everybody sees the swagger.
The swagger.
The success.
The success.
The charisma.
The charisma.
Teach that But what they don't see is the focus it takes to get here. Every rep.
And Justin Jefferson getting us warmed up here, guys. Let's go.
How do you think they get the physiques that they do? Training hard like absolute animals. You're putting in the work.
That's how you earn the right to walk through this tunnel. And that's how every WWE superstar earned theirs.
Doesn't matter if your tunnel leads to a field or a ring. Pressure's on the other side. Bet.
All right, here we go, guys. We've got the chat up here.
Man, that's just different.
Two gladiators locked inside of the most sadistic structure ever devised.
These are the moments you want.
I don't want to be cheap. I need to be cheap.
The moments you work for.
I went from the one who knocks to the one they knock for.
Box office perfection.
The moments everybody remembers.
Tell them Justin Jefferson and the Minnesota Vikings.
This is where stars become highlights.
And that's right, guys. We've got a stacked matchup card here on night one, especially with the ladies, Liv Morgan, Io Sky, Fatal Influence, the Bellas, and Paige. We've got the Bloodline back in tag team action. The Megastar LA Knight teaming up with Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys. We've got Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell that promises to bring the house down as we see a sold out crowd, or pretty much so, here for WWE SummerSlam in Minnesota. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get things kicked off here for night one of WWE SummerSlam right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, our first matchup to kick off WWE SummerSlam Night 1 is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Women's World Championship! And introducing first, she is the challenger and the #1 contender.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Tokyo, Japan.
From Tokyo, Japan, the master of the skies, Io Sky! And the crowd is pumped up for Io as the 2026 Queen of the Ring makes her way to the ring for one of her biggest matchups in her WWE career. All right, guys, let's get our poll ready so you guys can make your selection here for this matchup. Pick your winner for this Women's World Championship match to kick off WWE SummerSlam Night 1. So we got Io Sky and Liv Morgan. And ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, her opponent, who is the Women's World Champion, representing the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan! And as Liv makes her way to the ring for her first title defense of this Women's World Championship during this current title reign, I cannot wait to see this matchup. Excuse me. Casey, how we doing, man? Hope everybody's doing good. All right, man. Maybe we can get Miss Reynolds. We might see Mrs. Reynolds in the chat tonight. Hey, it's Carson. Got a new account. Any chance you can make this count a mod? Sure, Carson, man. Welcome back, dude. Hope you're doing good, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, look at that. Tim's girl shouting us out saying we need to come down and do some racing. That's going to be awesome. Appreciate you there, Tim. All right, guys, and let's get ready for this matchup. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe for the channel and get your guys' votes in here for our first matchup to kick off night 1 of WWE SummerSlam. It's the Women's World Title match where we'll see Liv Morgan versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship.
For Io Sky, she has great memories.
The bell has rung as we get ready. A tie-up in the middle of the ring by Liv Morgan and Io Sky. Io pushes Liv into the corner, pulling at the hair. The referee has to break him up. And oh, the kick to the gut there and the slam to the back of the head to the mat. And now the stop by Liv Morgan and the brutality here by Liv kicking this matchup off, attacking Io Sky. And now picking her up off the mat here, Liv throws her face first into the top turnbuckle in the corner. And Liv flexing for the WWE Universe. And we see here Liv now back on the attack. And Liv Morgan now reversed there. Io Sky throws her into the ropes and a big knee connects connects to the gut, and now it's Io Sky who's stomping a mud hole into Liv Morgan here, ladies and gentlemen. And a terrific comeback now for Io Sky, and in the corner here, Io got both feet on the chest of Liv here, and now the handstand, the double knees connect right to the chest of the champion. And Io Sky feeling it here. She's got the momentum. And now Liv Morgan being picked up here by Io, but able to counter. Liv misses with the clothesline, and now Io off the ropes here. A nice, backflip there, and trips up Liv. The face first into the mat, and the drop kick connects to Liv Morgan. And Io Sky is pumped up here, and so is the crowd here at WWE SummerSlam. And here we go. Io Sky on the outside ring apron here. Liv Morgan, though, grabs Io Sky, and Io lands on the ring apron, and then, the big right elbow there knocks down Liv. Now outside the ring, Io able to land on her feet, and wait a minute. And you see here, Liv in trouble, but Io, gets caught and face first on the top of the barrier, and Liv Morgan just tossed. Oh my goodness, she just tossed Io Sky into the barrier on the outside, and that's going to give Liv Morgan the advantage here early on. And now Io Sky back inside the ring, Liv, and drop kick drops Io Sky, and the Women's World Champion with a big smile on her face as she continues the attack in the corner, stomping a mud hole into the chest of Io Sky. And Liv Morgan screaming at the referee inside, and now going right back to the attack, and the stomp there to the chest of Io Sky. Oh my goodness. That looks like it hurts. Corey, what's up, dog? Heck yeah. Then we got the King in here. What's up, man? Football suit, Carson. Heck yeah. And now it's in a stadium as we see a big kick to the gut there of Io Sky. And now Liv Morgan's got the advantage right now in this one, as we see this Women's World Championship matchup here to kick off night one of WWE SummerSlam. And Liv Morgan almost gets the 3 count there as Io Sky just barely gets the shoulder up. As you see, a big running knee by Liv Morgan as she went for the cover, and Io Sky able to kick out at 2. And now in the corner now, Liv Morgan. A big slam there to Io, and then a roll through and a shining wizard knee to Io Sky in the corner. And now here comes Liv. But Io with a roll up here, and the stomp to the gut of the Women's World Champion. And Io Sky now getting back into this matchup after it looked like Liv Morgan had this matchup won. But now the momentum has swung the way to the challenger. Can Io Sky beat Liv Morgan here to kick off WWE SummerSlam? And a big uppercut. And then Liv, flapjack slam by Io Sky. And now Liv Morgan, hit with the huge kick to the side of the head as the shin of Io Sky nearly decapitates Liv Morgan. And now Liv able to counter Io. A nice move onto the outside of the ropes here, and catching Liv and slamming that right arm onto the top rope. And now Io Sky heading up to the top rope here. The challenger looking for a huge move, and the drop kick, the missile drop kick connects, and there's the kip up by Io Sky as she gets the crowd pumped up here in Minnesota. And now the challenger feeling it here. Liv Morgan's down and out in the corner, and here goes Io Sky getting the crowd pumped up. And Liv Morgan's in trouble. The running knees, the Meteora in the corner connects for Io Sky. And the challenger, hitting the gut by the champion, but a beautiful kick to follow through there from Io. And now Liv on the outside ring apron, Sky looking for something here. Diving through. Oh, going for a roll-up power bomb on the outside. Oh, my goodness. And Liv Morgan's head just bounced off the outside of the ring. And what a move as we see the replay. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Corey, man. Appreciate you upgrading there with the membership. Shout out to you, brother. Rodney, what's up, man? Thank you there, the king. And now Io Sky throwing Liv Morgan back inside the ring. And now Liv Morgan could be in big trouble here as we see Io Sky now could be going for the moonsault. Liv Morgan, wait a minute! It's Roxanne Perez! And no! Oh my goodness! Raquel Rodriguez just chokeslammed Io Sky behind the referee's back. Now the cover and a kick at it too. And you knew the Judgment Day were gonna get involved in this matchup. And Jessica Carr not able to see that Raquel Rodriguez chokeslammed Io Sky off the top rope. And now Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez at ringside trying to cheer on Liv Morgan. Liv, oh, going for Oblivion, but a kick to the face. And now Io's going to take out Roxanne. And Roxy takes a right hand, and now you see Liv going for Oblivion again. And oh, tossed over the top. But Raquel Rodriguez able to catch Liv Morgan. And now, wait a minute, Io Sky looking for something here. And she could be hitting a huge moonsault from the top rope. Takes out Judgment Day. Liv Morgan able to escape back inside the ring. But now, Io Sky's got the momentum. And Liv Morgan with a beautiful Hurricane Rana plants Io Sky face first. And what a beautiful move by Liv. And now the Women's World Champion looking to gain some momentum here thanks to the Judgment Day's interference. And now up to the top rope. Liv Morgan looking for a high-risk maneuver here. And oh, wait a minute, Io Sky back to her feet. And oh, the uppercut takes out Liv. And now Morgan's in a bad spot here. Io Sky going up now to the middle rope. And the elbows to the back of the head of Liv Morgan. And now, what's Io looking to do here? This could be high risk from the top rope here. Io Sky, the Spanish Fly connects! Liv Morgan taking down the cover by Io, and a kick out at two! What a matchup here, ladies and gentlemen! Are you kidding me? That after we see the moonsault from Io Sky take out the Judgment Day, then we see a standing Spanish Fly from the top rope nearly crowns a new Women's World Champion. What a move by Io Sky, and what a match to kick us off here for WWE SummerSlam!
It's for the Women's World Championship. Morgan
and now Liv Morgan, Io Sky back to their feet. Io with a big right hand. Liv responds with a big right of her own. And then Io with an uppercut. But Liv with a right hand right back. Io Sky not backing down with an elbow. Liv Morgan responds with an elbow. And now both women just going at it as Liv Morgan just delivering the blows here to the back of the head of Io. And Sky ducks under the clothesline. A nice counter from Io Sky. Oh, and plants Liv Morgan, and now Io going for another one, and oh, the backbreaker, the spine breaker connects there, and Liv Morgan trying to get out of dodge, and now in the corner, Io Sky catching her breath as she tries to finish this matchup. And now Io Sky, misses with the Meteora, both of the knees going to the middle turnbuckle. And now, rolling out of the way, Liv Morgan went for Oblivion. Io Sky able to counter, and Liv's in trouble. Io now looking for, wait a minute, what is this? A twisting neck breaker takes down the Women's World Champion. And Liv in trouble here And now Io Sky looking for something here. And oh, Oblivion! Liv just got hit with her own move. The cover by Io Sky. And then kick out by Liv Morgan. And oh my goodness, Io Sky just hit Liv Morgan with Oblivion and almost defeated Morgan with her own move. Oh my goodness. What a match here, guys. This is awesome. And oh boy, Liv Morgan now in the drop zone. Io Sky going up to the top rope now, looking for that moonsault. And oh, Liv Morgan rolls out of the way. Io lands on her feet, but I think she twisted her knee. And now, the code breaker from the middle rope by Liv. The cover here, and Io kicks out at 2. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me, ladies and gentlemen? We've had near fall after near fall after near fall. What a matchup. Violet says, I got Liv. The King says, I got Sky. Who you guys got? And wait a minute. Oh, Liv went for Oblivion. Io Sky able to get out of the way for the 3rd time with that move attempt. And now on the outside ring apron, Liv in trouble. Oh, a German suplex on the outside ring apron to Liv Morgan. And now Io Sky, the double knees into the face of Liv Morgan as her skull bounces off of the steel post. You could hear that. You could hear the knees of Io Sky slamming into the face of Liv Morgan and the head of Liv slamming into the back of the steel post. And now Io Sky going up to the top rope here. And Io looking to hit the moonsault. No, the knees. And Liv got the knees up. And oh no, here goes Oblivion! Oh, wait a minute, Io lands on her feet, but the Meteora connects, and now Liv connects with Oblivion! The cover! 1, 2, 3, and your winner, and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan! And that is how you kick off SummerSlam. Are you kidding me? What a match. Grade A. Grade A match, dude. A+ even. And guys, your boys 1-0. 1-0 my predictions, guys. 1-0. Thank you, everyone, for getting your votes in.
Incredible action in this matchup, Wade. It went back and forth. Io Sky seemed to injure her ankle there. And watch Liv. This is tremendous. That second rope code breaker.
Incredible effort from both women. It's that slow accumulation of damage that takes you down in the end. And both women absorbed so much, but it was ultimately this moment, knees first into the pole there. But Io Sky just took a little of her pace off. And this is the big killer moment here. Io Sky nipping out of the first Oblivion, but one more long.
And man, what a finish there as you see Liv Morgan hit the code breaker, the double knees, and then the Oblivion puts away the challenger as the 2026 Queen of the Ring is defeated.
An insane matchup to kick off SummerSlam Saturday. You may not like her attitude. You may not like Judgment Day. But you've got to respect Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion.
And what a match here, guys, to get us kicked off. And you can see the look of disappointment on the face for Io Sky as she put up a great fight in this matchup, but it was not enough to crown her as the Women's World Champion. And now backstage.
The Usos and Jacob. 6-man tag team matchup. Up next on SummerSlam.
We're gonna get this Broncos. We're gonna make little Big Brother Saul get this.
And that's right, guys. The Usos feeling loose backstage. But we also see there that it looks like Jacob Fatu is not feeling the energy there between the Usos. And wow, guys, we've got a huge, badass movie coming out, man, in October. That looks so cool. Street Fighter? Oh, that's going to be awesome. All right, guys, what did you think of match number 1 here to kick off WWE SummerSlam? Man, I thought it was pretty dang good. For me here on Tim Reynolds Show, my grade for that matchup, A+, man. Not only with the Judgment Day coming out, as we've seen Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez come out and interfere in this matchup to try to help Liv Morgan. Io Sky took Liv Morgan to the limit here in this matchup, but man, you got to give it to Liv. She ends up winning, retaining her Women's World Championship. And hey, guys, your boy here on Tim Reynolds Show is 1-0, undefeated in my predictions now. Man, I've done pretty good over the last couple of PLEs, guys. I'm in like the 90 percentile, man, as far as corrections and right predictions with matches. So Mrs. Reynolds in the chat, what's up? We got Buddha, one of our members in the chat as well. Surge Dog, what's up, cuz? How we doing, man? He's doing great communicating match. Thank you. Hey, the King Gemini, appreciate you, man. It's coming in the chat and showing some love, man. KC said, I got Sky and Stephanie and Solo 2. Help Sky win. Well, unfortunately, KC, that's not the way it turned out there, my brother. How we doing, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome back, Carson. We haven't seen our boy in a while. Appreciate you, man. Yep, Carson, doing fantasy this year. Just got to get, some money coming in so that way I can make sure I do it. But appreciate everybody hanging out here, man. What a matchup to kick us off here on WWE SummerSlam Night 1. Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan able to retain her Women's World Championship. And now we move on to our second matchup of the day here, guys. And let me see if we can go back to what that was. Back to our list here. All right, yeah, so up next, guys, we'll have the 6-man tag match where we will see the Bloodline versus Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and the Megastar L.A. Knight. Yeah! Buddha saying, I remember watching Street Fighter in the movie theaters in the 90s. Oh, so they have tried this before, making a Street Fighter movie. I did not know that. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds, hanging out with us as well. Appreciate everybody. And we're waiting to get back to the action here. So please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Party time for WWE. Ow! Let's go. Let's go. What you know about Tim Reynolds Show. Oh. All right, guys, just got a few more seconds where we get ready for our next matchup here. Let's get a poll going while we're waiting. All right, so pick your winning team for this 6-man tag match for WWE SummerSlam Night 1. We got the Bloodline. We got Keys, Solo, and L.A. Knight. All right, guys, get your votes in there. What's up, Christian? How we doing, man? So what you've missed was just our first matchup here to start WWE SummerSlam. Liv Morgan defended the Women's World Championship against Io Sky and put up a hell of a fight. Io Sky did, but unfortunately she falls short as Liv Morgan is able to retain her Women's World Championship.
From either of those, but that was the kind of match that in 25 years people will still be raving about. You've got to say your best.
Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please like and subscribe.
On their way to legendary status, and we have WWE legends in the house here tonight, including the world's strongest man, the Hall of Famer.
And Mark Henry, the WWE Hall of Famer, in the house tonight.
John Walton, X-Pac is in the house. Dangerous Dan Spivey is here, enjoying SummerSlam. Real badass Dan Spivey. And the mouth of the South.
And the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, here in attendance. Let's go.
You know, LJN WWE Superstar Action Figures.
All right, guys, as we get ready for the next matchup here, please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any wrestling questions, any shout-outs, anything you guys would like to ask me, man, don't forget to hit me up in the live stream with those super chats and help us out. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, coming in with the $2 super chat donation, it's Ghost Honor 86, one of our members here and one of our moderators here on Tim Reynolds Show. Pops beer, time to enjoy some suds. Heck yeah, Ghost. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, Tim, my pops took me to the old Peen Park Mall. Heck yeah, dude. There you go, Corey. Appreciate you there, my friend Buddha, hanging out with us here. And man, what an awesome stage setup.
Reports of multiple
Whoa.
tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna. Citizens are advised to stay indoors as emergency services assess the scale of impacted areas.
Is this for
Please
Gears?
stand by and await further instructions.
Interesting. Yeah, it is something to do with Gears of War. I guess part of an entrance for the next match. Yep, Gears of War E-Day. Oh yeah, so someone's got a Gears of War entrance. Oh, this is cool. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring for our next matchup that is scheduled for one fall. It is a 6-man tag match representing the Bloodline. Making their way to the ring, it's Jimmy and Jay, the Usos! And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, main event Jay Uso and Big Jim are here to kick off our next matchup. It's a 6-man tag match with the Bloodline versus Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa. But making his way to the ring, representing the Bloodline, their tag team partner, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu! Well, thank you, Christian. And the Samoan Werewolf coming out wearing the mask. As you know, the Bloodline means business here, ladies and gentlemen. What an entrance here by the Bloodline here for SummerSlam, guys. This is awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to pick your winner for these six-man tag match here in the live stream. Goes, heck yeah, man. Surge Dogs, his Gears of War emblem. Yeah, WWE sponsoring Gears of War, it sounds like. Yeah, Carson Oba family is in Monster or SummerSlam. He'll be on the main event of tonight.
If that isn't an intimidating sight. Jacob Fatu, the heavy for the OTC, Roman Reigns, who I guarantee you, with his match tomorrow night versus Seth Rollins for the World
Could have been a little bit better.
On to see
I get
how
you.
the Bloodline fares in this six-man tag match. And this match is brought to you by Gears of War E-Day. Emerging.
And as we see the ones go up in the air, we get ready to introduce the challengers in this six-man tag match on WWE SummerSlam Night 1.
Bloodline will get along well in this tag match tonight because of Roman Reigns and that factor.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challengers. He is the rookie heading into this matchup. And from East Palo Alto, California, weighing in at over 270 pounds, he is Royce Keys! And this is a huge matchup as Royce Keys performs at his first ever SummerSlam event in his WWE career.
Yeah, and nerves tend to get to a lot of superstars. I don't see that with Keys tonight.
Uh-oh. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing one of his tag team partners.
And his tag team partners. First, from Las Vegas, Nevada.
From Las Vegas, Nevada. Weighing in at 250 pounds, he is Solo Sikoa! Who thinks Solo recently is secretly working with the Bloodline? Sarge, I don't think that. I hope he actually keep this babyface run going good here. I've been hearing a lot of good reports from WWE fans loving that Solo Sikoa is now a babyface. And ladies and gentlemen, their final tag team partner making his way to the ring. He is the megastar from Los Angeles, California. He is L.A. Knight. Yeah!
California, weighing for 240 pounds. L.A. Knight.
LA Knight has been caught in this bloodline vortex for a number of years now. Not to mention his opportunity to try to get a title off Roman Reigns. This man, LA Knight, won the United States Championship back in 2024 here at SummerSlam.
And now all three men head inside the ring and the action has begun as all three men are just hammering down as we see Royce Keys clothesline bot two outside the ring. Solo Sikoa gets uppercut there by Jey Uso after the right hands from LA Knight and Solo, and now Big Jim going after LA and a big kick to the gut here, and now Knight, throws Big Jim over the top rope and onto the outside, and the drop kick takes out Jacob Fatu. And wait a minute here, Big Jim over the top takes out everybody. And you see there, Jey Uso, going after Solo, the right hands. And now main event, and Jey Uso with the big right hands, and oh! And blocked! No! Solo able to counter with a couple of right hands of his own! And oh, look at Solo making fun of Jey with a big right hand, taking down Jey Uso. And Jay's like, what the heck, bro? And uh-oh, wait a minute! And Solo doing Jay's music in the middle of the match! Everybody's cheating out of their dang hand! And the shoulder tackle takes down Jey Uso! Let's go, Solo! And now the tag made. Here comes Jacob Fatu. Jey Uso just got yeeted. And now Solo coming face to face here with Jacob Fatu. Ooh, Solo mocking Fatu. And oh, what a Samoan drop. Taking down Jacob. And uh-oh, Solo, you better look around. Turn around, Solo. Fatu about to take your butt down with a super kick. And then, oh, and Samoan drop of his own takes down Solo. And man, Solo Sikoa getting a little cocky there, I would say. And now Jacob Fatu. Oh, the backside splash connects. And now Jacob in control here. Fatu with the momentum. Yo, look at Ghost with a $1 super chat donation. Thank you, my friend. Sarge in the chat with a yeet as we see Jacob Fatu hammering down right hands to Solo.
Failed at that. Now, let's say they fail again tonight to put away this trio. Heads may well roll in the bloodline.
And a cheap shot there by Jey Uso as the referee tries to get some order here. And now a big uppercut from Jacob, and now making the tag Big Jim. Now the legal man, and now stopping a mud hole into Solo here in the corner is Big Jimmy Uso.
Keys and LA Knight, for that matter, actually trust Solo Sikoa. I've talked about
tag made now. Here comes Jey Uso. He's now the legal man for his team.
Surrounding this years-long battle against the bloodline.
Is it really
Keith, what's up, man? As we see a big splash in the corner here.
His chances of winning gold numerous times. Maybe it's not so much paranoia, it's just reality.
Well, did you ever
Appreciate you, Keith.
Oh, and a cheap shot headbutt. You ever think you'd see the day when LA Knight was taking...
And now we see here a cheap shot again by the bloodline. LA Knight trying to get some order here. And Jay holding back Solo here. And slamming down on that leg is Fatu as he stomps on that right knee of Solo.
Jacob Fatu was brought into WWE.
And the bloodline making fun of Solo here, mocking him. And now in the corner here. Oh, the backside splash there connects. And Jacob Fatu continuing to punish Solo Sikoa here. And you can see LA Knight not too happy in the cover here to kick out at 2. And on the replay, man, what a big connection there as you see the neck. Oh, and a big super kick there knocks down LA Knight as Fatu's attacking everybody. And Solo now fighting back with the right hands. Solo with the right here and another right to Jacob. And a big right knocks down Jey Uso. And then a double clothesline takes down both men. As Solo and Fatu now in the middle of the ring. LA Knight on the outside. Royce Keys, though, still up on the apron. Looking for a tag here. And Solo makes the tag. So does Fatu. And Jimmy catches a clothesline as Royce Keys hits him with another clothesline. And now off the ropes here. Royce able to connect with another big clothesline. And Jimmy in trouble here in the corner. A big splash by Royce Keys. And another now. Wait a minute. Able to counter is Big Jim. But running right out of the corner is Royce Keys. And now picking up Jimmy Uso here.
He's showing off
And Keys. Oh, what a slam! And now Jay misses with the clothesline. And oh, a huge spine buster there to Jey Uso. And Royce Keys is feeling it, folks. And oh, a big right hand from Keys. And he's continuing, but here's spot 2, and Jacob gets knocked off the ring apron. But Big Jim connects with a super kick. And now Royce Keys is in trouble. Another super kick connects from Big Jim. Oh, and another one connects, and what a huge super kick there.
Keys had things going his way after that spine
and now we see here Big Jim back to his feet. And uh-oh, going up to the top rope, but a big right hand connects there from Royce Keys. And now Royce here, what's he looking to do? Big Jim might be in big trouble here as Royce Keys looking to pick up Jimmy Uso. And I don't know if this is going to work for Royce here. And you see the ropes kind of bending here in this sort of like botched maneuver. And Big Jim trying to fight out of it, but oh, the slam connects from Royce Keys. And somehow Keys was able to connect with that. And man, that looked powerful. And you can see those middle ropes maybe just a little too flimsy. And now LA Knight back up on the ring apron, looking for a tag for Royce Keys. And Jey Uso back on the ring apron as well. And now we see here Royce right there. Big Jim right there. Who will make a tag first? Jay's legal. LA Knight's legal. And oh, a big clothesline takes down Jay. A back elbow from LA Knight. And now off the ropes here. Knight, reverses it. And oh, the slam connects, taking down Jey Uso. Fatu gets dropped off the ring apron again. And LA Knight's feeling it. LA Knight, yeah, and a big leaping elbow connects from Knight. And now LA again with a big boot knocks down Jacob Fatu, and they're going for the blunt force trauma, but able to counter a spear from Jey Uso, and a kick out at 2. And what a move! A big spear out of nowhere from Jey Uso, but LA Knight able to get the shoulder up. And a great crowd here in Minnesota.
LA Knight off the spear. In trouble in the center of the ring is Jey Uso now.
You see here going up to the top rope, and LA Knight leaping up, catches Jey Uso, and oh, a superplex connects, but wait a minute, Jimmy Uso, the Uso splash to LA Knight connects, and Solo's in the ring, Solo, the Uranagi connects to Big Jim, and yeet, but look behind you, Solo, as Jacob Fatu connects with the educator DDT, and now Solo, or I should say Fatu, look behind you. Royce Keys taking the straps off. He means business, and the Spine Buster connects to Jacob Fatu. And oh my goodness, what a matchup here! But the super kick to Royce Keys from Jacob Fatu! And now the Samoan Werewolf could be going after Royce Keys here! And Royce tosses him over the barrier! And what a counter by Royce Keys! And now Jey Uso, LA Knight are inside the ring! Oh my goodness, and now the roll-up by Knight, the cover, and a kick out at 2. And LA Knight misses with the clothesline. Another spear connects from Jey Uso. The tag to Big Jim. To the top rope goes Jimmy Uso. And the Uso splash connects. The cover. Oh! And LA Knight somehow gets the shoulder up. What? Are you kidding me? Wow!
stars away.
And they cannot understand the referee Daryl Sharma with the count there. The Usos thought it was 3.
I mean, it was a double bullseye from the Uso.
And now the tag made to Jey Uso.
Has always worked.
So Jey now legal. LA Knight still the legal man for his team, and they're going for the 1D, but Solo with the Samoan spike, and now Jey going after Solo, but here it is, Blood Force Trauma, BMT connects the cover, and your winners here in this matchup, it's Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight, yeah! What a match!
Wade, what does this mean?
Wow!
Knight, Sikoa,
That is wrestling!
That is a highly
What a
effective
match!
I don't know what chemistry Solo Sikoa was cooking up with
And
these three.
dabbing up Royce Keys is Solo Sikoa.
I thought for the bloodline, they are going to have to go back to Roman Reigns, the OTC, and explain why they failed here tonight at SummerSlam.
That's right, guys. The bloodline will have to answer to Roman Reigns after we see Jacob Fatu, Jimmy Uso, and Jey Uso come up short here as LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys get the victory here in this 6-man tag match on night 1 of WWE SummerSlam.
by Solo Sikoa. Jey Uso just realizing what happened. BFT from LA Knight and the victory. Meanwhile, in the ring wave, Solo Sikoa is telling LA Knight, I told you so. I told you we needed to join forces to bring the bloodline down.
And they're hugging it out. LA Knight and Solo Sikoa hugging it out. That's awesome.
Gameplay trailer.
All right, guys, now we're at commercial break. What a matchup, guys, here on Tim Reynolds Show. I'm giving that a grade of an A+. Are you kidding me? Man, I'm telling you what, dude, these other matches better be good because what a way to start WWE SummerSlam, man. Woo, woo, that's a match right there, boys. Dang, appreciate everybody getting their votes in here. All right, let's get caught up with the chat here during the commercial break. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, chat, 4 quarters in the donation is an awesome chat and channel. Every little donation helps the channel. Thank you, Ghost. Appreciate you there, man. Damn, beer is ice cold. Heck yeah, Ghost. Well, tough rules here. Talk to y'all later. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well, my brother. I love you, Keith. Hang in there, brother. If there's anything you can do, tell Tim and he will let us know. Yeah, man, if you're still around, Keith, so glad you stopped by. We love you and miss you and praying for you, my friend. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. It's very kind of you. LA Knight, yeah, from our boy Corey. Heck yeah, let's go, let's go. Thank you, Keith, man, for responding. Miss Reynolds says, just keep your head up, looking up. The good Lord will always take care of you, even when his timing doesn't make sense. Much love, Keith, as we see Gunther, the ring general, making his way to the ring for our next matchup here on WWE SummerSlam Night 1. Here, we'll see Gunther versus Nick Aldis. LA Knight needed that win. Absolutely, Surge Dog. I agree with you there, man. Heavenly Father, we lay Keith at your mercy seat. Father, guide the doctors by your infinite wisdom and by your will in obedience to your spirit. We claim healing and deliverance over Keith. Ghost, that is so beautiful, man. Thank you so much for that awesome prayer for our friend here and moderator on Tim Reynolds Show. Keith, man, we're thinking about you and hope you're doing well, my friend. One of the greatest 6-man tags in a long time. Absolutely there, Sarge. Absolutely, man. KC says Solo, Royce Keys, and Knight. 2 other members at War Games. Dude, KC, I like that. I like that. I think that's a great idea.
Oh, I can't wait to see how they work that in there. Christian says, your enthusiasm puts me on the edge of my seat. Well, thank you, Christian. Appreciate you, man. All right, there we go, guys. All right, we're just waiting for the action to get back started here. What a victory there for LA Knight, Solo, and Royce Keys. All right, winners. LA Knight, Solo, and Royce. Yep, Seth would be one probably to join their team, right? Who would the fifth member be? Right? Because I could see Sami Zayn joining the Bloodline again. That would be pretty cool, right? And then who would join if it's Seth Rollins, right? Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Solo, Royce Keys, and then we need one more person, right? That'd be interesting to see who that last person would be. I think you guys are onto something here, though. This could definitely be a setup for Survivor Series War Games. I definitely could see that. All right, guys. Hey, as we're waiting to get things going here, guys. Right now, your boy is 2-0, undefeated here in my predictions for this night one of this premium live event, WWE SummerSlam. So, what do you guys think so far? I mean, to me, dude, 2 grade A matches. First one, definitely an A match. Second match, definitely going to grade that an A+. Man, I hope the rest of these matches can really stand up to what we've seen here, you know? Like, this is a great way to kick off this show, man. I think WWE did the right thing with their booking here. Cody Rhodes? That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Yo, Timbo, my man, football coming up, bro. I'm still working for you, my friend. Dude, what's up, Lake Effects? How we doing, man? Long time no see. Heck yeah, brother. Let's go, man. People know the football season's around the corner, man. They're starting to hop on the channel. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, guys, already got some football stuff coming up on the channel as well. I mean, I've been hard at it these last couple of days, guys. Please check out some of the content here on Tim Reynolds Show whenever you guys get a chance. Make sure you guys leave some comments. Let me know what you think about some of the content. You know, I love your guys' feedback and love your guys' support as well. So appreciate y'all hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. And man, Coyote versus Acme, that looks like it's going to be a great freaking film. Might have to go into theaters and see that. Summertime, you know, don't get much on. Yeah, it's okay, man. Totally understand. I'm sure you're hanging out by the lake, dude. Solo's great and funny. Heck yeah, Martin. Can't wait for the NFL either, my friend. When you getting the fantasy league up for the fam? Sarge, we're going to probably work on that soon. Probably sometime this week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for our next match here, shout out to Ghost Honor with a $2 super chat donation. One God, Creator, Savior, and Holy Spirit. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. That was awesome. Appreciate that. And making his way to the ring for this next match, scheduled for one fall.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Vienna, Austria,
So from Vienna, Austria, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever, he is the career killer, the Ring General, Gunther! All right, guys, pick your winner for this match on WWE SummerSlam 2026 Night 1. Gunther and Nick Aldis. All right, guys, get your votes in. Thank you, everybody, hanging out here on the channel. Mic is very low. You guys, my mic is low? I think it might be your volume, man. I mean, I can hear myself pretty good. Maybe I crank this up just a little bit. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, making his way to the ring,
His opponent from Kingsland, England, weighing 250 pounds, the National Treasure, Nick Aldis.
and he's called the National Treasure as he makes his way to the ring. It's Nick Aldis! In his first career WWE match as the former TNA World Champion and the former two-time TNA World Tag Team Champion, makes his way to the ring for this matchup against the Ring General, Gunther!
Nick Aldis making his WWE in-ring debut at SummerSlam to the biblical tunes of Oasis. It's every Englishman's dream. Congratulations, Nick. Biblical, immaculate Michael Cole.
I've never heard your voice go that high. But what a reception for Nick Aldis here tonight. For the Chris Van Vliet podcast this week, talked about the torturous pressure that is on him tonight. He was extremely emotional, saying he finally gets an opportunity and he doesn't want to let anyone down. That it might be my one shot here at WWE. He said, I had it come to me quickly. At 21 years old, I wasn't ready for the big time. He went on to beat Cody Rhodes for the NWA World title. He would beat the likes of Kurt Angle and AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy in his career. But tonight, Aldis with an uphill climb against Gunther.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. This is not Michael Scott taking off the suit.
And here we go, guys, as we get started here with this matchup. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show.
Immediately stepping in at this level against arguably.
And here a tie-up in the middle of the ring. Gunther quickly on the attack with a nice wrist lock there on the left wrist. A nice roll through there by Nick Aldis. Aldis lands on his feet. And now a reverse there by Nick Aldis, locking that left wrist. And now into the ropes here. Gunther, oh, switches it up and goes right into the side headlock.
Wrestlers on the planet today. If you're Aldis, what do you need to do to pull off a miracle?
Well, first of all, before anything else, you need to control that emotion. Well, I started out with Nick Aldis back in 2004.
So Gunther here, thrown into the ropes. Aldis, oh, and a shoulder tackle knocks down Aldis, but right back to his feet in a nice headlock takedown.
Wade, you know Nick Aldis perhaps
And
better
the
than
headlock
anyone
locked in
when it
now.
comes to
Gunther
being in the
trying to
ring.
force a submission here on Nick Aldis.
Yes, I did. Going way, way back right now. And I'll tell you, Nick stepping into the ring.
Now stepping up here.
Duration of break, these
Aldis
last
gets
completely
Gunther off
me
the ropes.
stepping back in the ring.
And oh, a shoulder there, and then leaping over Gunther. Gunther leaping over Aldis, and then rolling outside the ring. And now stepping up on the announcer table and mocking Nick Aldis.
Well, it's more Gunther I'm focused on. I think Gunther is taking Nick Aldis Very lively. He doesn't want to make a fool of himself. And Gunther needs to be careful here because clearly, physically at least, Nick Aldis absolutely looks the part and more.
Well, Gunther forced this, right? He went after Nick
So
Aldis
Gunther
on a number of
making his
occasions.
way
He
back
believes that
inside
Aldis
the
has cost him
ring.
a number of opportunities at the WWE Championship. Aldis had to be a man. He had to finally defend himself. Whether you agree with his actions or not, Aldis had to stand up for himself at some point.
Yeah, I did not agree with Nick interfering in the matchup at Saturday night's main event a couple of weeks ago. But
Now a tie-up here, and then into the corner, the referee has to separate these two.
Be careful that the fun doesn't end once that bell rings, and this could descend very quickly into a massive humiliation to the...
Oh, and what a chop there, and oh, with a big right hand right afterwards, and another right, and another right, and now Nick Aldis going after Gunther in the corner, and a big right hand knocks down the ring general. And now off the ropes here goes Aldis, going over Gunther here, and uh-oh, caught him! Gunther in trouble! Nick Aldis showing off the power here, and oh, what a suplex! And now the cover, and Gunther kicks out at 2. And now, wait a minute, looking for the Texas Cloverleaf. And oh, a big elbow in the corner connects to Gunther, but oh, a chop knocks down Nick Aldis off the top rope. Now the referee's going to start his count out as Gunther catches his breath here. And what a big chop there as Nick Aldis stumbles onto the outside of the ring.
Nick Aldis said that this matchup here tonight with Gunther, he looks at Gunther as a man who is representing opportunities that he didn't get in his career.
Now we see here Gunther, oh, throwing Nick Aldis head first into the steel post. And Mickie James there at ringside as Gunther just starts mocking Mickie James and Nick Aldis' son.
Donovan looking on here at ringside.
Yeah, and again, that plays into the emotional aspect of this.
And now Gunther throwing Nick Aldis back inside the ring. And uh-oh, Nick going after Gunther, looking for that Texas Cloverleaf. But another right hand from Gunther, and a chop knocks down Nick Aldis.
His pathway to victory, at least in the mind of Nick Aldis, but trying to put it on a technical wizard like Gunther may be very, very difficult.
You know, Wade, we mentioned Nick Aldis not having a match in nearly 3 years. As you just take a look at this chop.
Oh, it's the ripples across the chest of Aldis. That tells its own story.
So now Gunther picking back up Nick Aldis here. And Gunther, oh, another big chop there. Knocks down Nick Aldis, and now Gunther's got the upper hand as the ring general continues to deliver punishment. Another huge chop to the chest of Nick Aldis. And uh-oh, missing with that one, and now a right hand, another right, and a chop of his own. Another chop by Nick Aldis.
This evidence, the answer is yes.
And now, uh-oh, into the corner. Oh, slammed hard, spine first is Nick Aldis. A nice counter there by Gunther, switching that momentum. And now into the corner again with another slam there. And we see here Nick Aldis fighting for his life.
It's not sparring partners, but even in training is one thing. Doing game speed in front of a live paying audience, in front of TV cameras, get all the pressure. Sparring only does one so much.
Thank you there, Ghost, with the $1 super chat. And as we see here, Nick Aldis out of the corner, able to counter. Gunther slammed in the corner, and now Nick Aldis with a spine buster. And the knee right to the spine now as we see Nick Aldis again going for the Texas Cloverleaf, and Gunther smart enough to kick out of it, and now the sleeper hold! The sleeper hold's locked in! Gunther trying to put Nick Aldis to sleep just like he did to John Cena! And now Aldis in trouble. That sleeper hold locked in. Nick Aldis down to a knee as Gunther tries to apply the pressure and force him to tap out. Yo!
Overwhelmed at this point. The referee
Thank you there, Robert, with a $5 super chat donation. Dropped in to leave a like so Ghost doesn't beat me up. Well, thank you. As you see, Gunther goes head first into the top turnbuckle. And now Nick Aldis, clothesline by Gunther. And now we see the Ring General going up to the top rope, but Nick Aldis going after Gunther here. Wait a minute. Nick Aldis looking for a superplex, and it connects to Gunther. And that could be exactly what Nick Aldis needs to get back in this matchup.
Another look at this back and forth action, just a depleting clothesline there from the Ring General, but replied with this superplex.
Dang, Ghost, that was a good one. Travis Tritt song. And the crowd chanting, "You still got it." Heck yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you, Ghost and Robert, with the super chats, as we see a right hand from Aldis. And another one to the chin of Gunther. And now, a chop by Gunther. And another. And Nick Aldis in trouble now. And Gunther, another chop. But Aldis off the ropes. A clothesline. Drops down Gunther. And now Nick Aldis, gets dropped with another clothesline by Gunther. And now off the ropes here. Aldis, though, able to counter it. A leaping clothesline. But wait a minute, Gunther already back to his feet. And now Nick Aldis picking up Gunther on his shoulders. And a beautiful power slam. The cover here. And a kick at it, too. Robert, good to see you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, main eventer of SummerSlam '92, winning the Intercontinental Championship.
As I mentioned, the match that really made Nick Aldis believe he wanted to be a professional wrestler.
This has just been stunning from Nick.
So now Nick Aldis heading up to the top rope here, looking for a high-risk maneuver. Gunther able to force Nick Aldis to leap, and missing with the big kick in the corner. And there's a kick right to the back of the the right leg of Gunther, and a beautiful slam down to Gunther in the middle of the ring. And now Nick Aldis feeling it. He's heading towards the top rope here again.
And struggling a bit. You would expect that in this high.
And a leaping elbow drop there to Gunther. And now Gunther in trouble. And you see here Nick Aldis not done yet as he goes up to the top rope again.
Can he dig down deep?
And again, another elbow drop to the spine of Gunther. And now the Ring General in trouble, dropping him, and the Texas Cloverleaf is locked in. It's locked in. Will Nick Aldis force Gunther to tap out? Nick Aldis has got the Texas Cloverleaf submission hold locked in. Pulling Gunther to the middle of the ring. This could be one of the biggest upsets of all time. Are you kidding me? Gunther, in agony, reaches the bottom rope. And the referee having to tell Nick Aldis to break the submission hold.
Pull off the biggest shock of the year.
Yeah, but Nick can't be disappointed here. He's got to get right back on the attack.
It's still there for the taking, Aldis.
And now Nick Aldis with the upper hand. Thank you guys for talking in the chat. We'll get to you guys during that next commercial break.
His opportunity for one of the biggest.
And now we see here Nick Aldis picking up Gunther. But Gunther lands on his feet. Aldis goes face first into the top turnbuckle. And now the sleeper hold, but a counter. Nick Aldis with the sleeper hold. But wait a minute. The backside slam by Gunther. And now Gunther picking up Aldis and the big power bomb. The cover here. And a kick out in two. But no, Gunther right on the attack. The elbows to the chin of Nick Aldis. And now the sleeper hold's locked in. It's locked in. Will Nick Aldis tap out?
Aldis flailing away. Nowhere to go. Locked up by this constrictor in the middle of the ring.
And Aldis battling out of it now. Gunther still trying to hold that headlock. Still trying to hold that sleeper hold. And now Nick Aldis back to his feet, but no! Gunther sucking him back down to the mat and wrapping the legs around his gut. And oh no, Nick Aldis forced to tap out. And here is your winner, the Ring General, Gunther! And what a victory here for the Ring General. And he knew that he had to put Nick Aldis down tonight. And he did that with the sleeper hold, forcing Nick Aldis to tap out.
An exercise in humiliating his sometime GM Nick Aldis. It ended up being a fight for his life for the Ring General, and one he only just won. Hats off to you, Nick Aldis.
Once again, Gunther survives here tonight.
Take another look back at some of this action. This was the moment Nick Aldis shot Gunther.
And you see there a beautiful backside slam, and then Gunther would follow it up with a huge power bomb, and that looked to be it. Nick Aldis was able to kick out of that, but right afterwards, Gunther going right back to the attack, and that sleeper hold would force Nick Aldis to have to tap out and submit. And your winner is none other than Gunther.
Nick Aldis has absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about here tonight.
And way to go, Nick Aldis, man, putting up a hell of a fight here in this matchup. Definitely a standing ovation deserved from the WWE crowd. And Mickie James and his son making his way to the ring.
A proud young man, Donovan, the son of Nick Aldis, and of course the legendary Mickie James, his beautiful wife.
Beautiful moment there for their family inside the ring. So awesome.
Nick Aldis longed for this moment. He longed for this opportunity. He said, I'm not a victim. Success
Wow,
came to
man.
me
What a
early,
match, dude. What a
and I
match.
wasn't
That is
ready for the
awesome.
spot, and I wasn't ready for WWE. He said he finally got an opportunity to come here and run Friday Night SmackDown as its general manager. And now a lifelong dream has come true for Nick Aldis to be able to compete inside a ring in WWE.
And guys, congratulations to Nick Aldis putting up one hell of a fight. But guys, you knew Gunther was coming out here with the victory. And hey, that makes your boy here on Tim Reynolds Show 3-0. 3-0 in my predictions. Ooh, I'm on fire. Let's go. All right, let's get caught up with this chat over here blowing us up today. Let's go. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. All right, here we go. Good to see y'all again from Robert. It says, Robert, bro, we gonna party one day and we gonna probably wake up in jail. Serge says, let's go, Nick. Appreciate you, Serge, big dog. Ghost, I'm saving some bottle caps for bail money. Damn it, man. I love it, Robert. You know your mama's favorite. Ghost, mama just tolerates me. She loves you. Hope they ain't Pepsi or those corn liquor jar caps. What's up, Jake Jacobs? How we doing, man? Uh-oh, what is this? We got another super chat. Ghost, I've saved the caps off expired milk bottles for you. I'm back, says Buddha. Heck yeah, Corey, what's up, man? The damage must be done to Gunther from Nick. KC, hey, Nick put up one hell of a fight, dude. Floating in the pool on a pink flamingo. Let's go, dude. Great match, but Terrible outcome, in my opinion. Yeah, I guess you could say that, Sarge, but you knew Nick Aldis wasn't going to win that match. Ghost, it's raining marbles here. Martin saying congratulations to Gunther. Hopefully not the big ones. We can dodge them all. Ghost, I'm glad I got the acres cut this morning because the water in the plants, so the rain's helpful. Heck yeah, and we got a $5 super chat donation from our member here on Tim Reynolds Show. Ghost Honor 86 says, for my chat brother Robert and hell of a man Tim and his woo wife. Heck yeah, Ghost. Thank you, brother. We appreciate the love and the $5 super chat donation. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, so we're getting ready for our next matchup here after these commercial breaks. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You know, I think we got to refresh the chat here a little bit and see how many likes we are up to. Because why not? All right, guys, don't forget, still to come here tonight on WWE SummerSlam. Let's see here, guys. We've still got Fatal Influence in a 6-woman tag match against Nikki and Brie, Bella, and Paige. And we still got Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship. And a Hell in the Cell match in our main event. Here left to go on WWE SummerSlam Night 1. Tim in the chat says, hey, Ghost, Tim on TV at the racetrack, and this racetrack is sold out. Let's go! Hey, shout out to Tim Does Everything Racetrack. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel here on Tim Reynolds Show's YouTube channel, and I appreciate all the love and support. And Tim, good luck in your race, brother. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to come race with you down there in Louisiana, I think is where it was. So appreciate everybody, man. Seriously, God bless you guys. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday, and appreciate you guys hanging out with us. All right, let's get back to the chat here. Get that back on the screen. All right, we still got about a minute left to go here, guys, before we get back. All right, not too bad, guys. Chat going up. All right, Tim, that's awesome, man. Robert, can I crawl under a caddy again tomorrow? Do you want to handle that for me while I sip some beers? Oh, man, watch out, dude. Sipping some beers, sipping some beers. Got some sipping some beers. We got a special concert tomorrow night for SummerSlam? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Joe Henry's at SummerSlam tomorrow. What do you mean? Robert says, Ghost, what the hell again? Come on now. Thank you once again, Ghost Honor 86 with the $5 super chat donation, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel. And guys, don't forget to please like and subscribe as we wait to get back to the action. Man, I need to get a refill on my drink. All right, Tim. You got to catch me first. Ghost, I went to go get gas at the old Dodge and the brake pedal sent it to the floor. Haven't driven it in a month. Oh, damn. Bro, she finally got new rotors in? Uh-oh. Watch out.
Just didn't want to see him get humiliated in that match tonight, which was a distinct possibility. He did way better than that. He blew all our minds, and I, for one, will not complain if we see Nick Aldis in a ring again one day.
Wade and I joined at ringside by our Spanish announce team, none other than Jerry Soto and...
So Michael Cole calling the matches here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as we get ready for our next matchup here. It's going to be a 6-woman tag match, and we'll get that poll going here for you guys.
How about Zach Brown?
Hey, Zach Brown!
Kendra Scott.
And Kendra Scott here at the show.
From Busted Open Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, Bully Ray, Dave LaGreca, Dreamer, they're all here tonight. Remember,
And the host of Busted Open Radio, Tommy Dreamer, Bubba Ray Dudley. Uh-oh, and it's Bree mode! And making her way to the ring for this 6-woman tag match that's scheduled for one fall, it's Brie Bella! And one of her tag team partners. Making her way to the ring, it's Paige! And their tag team partner, making her in-ring return, it's Nikki Bella!
The following is a 6-woman tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Paige and WWE Hall of Famers, Brie and Nikki, the Bella Twins.
you're listening to the voice of our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor. These 3 women telling me earlier today, Wade, that their gear is unique tonight. It's all blended together. Everyone has a checker look for Brie, flames and chains for Paige, and their names on the back of their gear for Nikki Bella.
And that's not all they told you, was it, Michael Cole? They also told you to stay well away from them, you big creep. But I will agree that their gear looks immense. Will the performance of this trio match the gear?
You and I should coordinate like that. Nikki Bella returning to action tonight for the first time in months. She broke her ankle, suffered a severe sprain.
And their opponents, making their way to the ring, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. It's Fallon Henley, Lady Reed, and JC Jane, Fatal Influence!
Tag team champions, Lady Reed and Fallon Henley, Fatal Influence.
Wade, the group that has really taken Friday Night SmackDown by storm.
Oh, I love this trio since inception. My ladies of Fatal Influence, completely dominant for a couple of years in NXT and have seamlessly added to the SmackDown roster with complete dominance and control. Of course, their crowning achievement being grabbing tag team gold a couple of weeks ago from 2 of their opponents tonight, Brie Bella and Paige.
Yeah, that happened at Saturday night's main event, historic Madison Square Garden a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, these are just a trio of women who are simply not happy to make up the numbers, not happy to sit in catering. They want the kingdom and they want it now.
As we're about to get
So this should be a very interesting 6-woman tag match as we get things started here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
So the question for me, Cole, is this. Right off the bat, the entire methodology of Fatal Influence, the reason they've had all this success over the past couple of years, and indeed on SmackDown, has been the numbers game, the 3-on-1, the 3-on-2 situations. Now, the return of Nikki Bella has completely neutralized that.
All right, here we go, guys, as we see Brie Bella starts out, and Fallon Henley with a big elbow knocks down Brie Bella.
NXT North America American champion, NXT tag champ as well. And
now here we go, off the ropes. Brie, able to counter, but Fallon Henley seen it coming. But a big knee there, and Brie Bella, a nice move there, and a nice Russian leg sweep. Knocks down Fallon Henley. And Fallon in trouble here, and now, the yes kicks are coming out from Brie Bella. Yes. And now another one. Knocks down Fallon. And now here comes Fatal Influence. And ducking out of the way. And now, JC Jane and Laney Reed getting taken out of the ring and slammed into the steel steps as Paige and Nikki Bella continue to, take down Fatal Influence with Nikki Bella with a clothesline and Paige with a crossbody and a big back elbow from Brie Bella inside the ring. And Fallon Henley in trouble now. And a big right hand connects there. And now, JC Jane just took down Brie Bella. And behind the referee's back now, Lady Reed attacking Brie here. And the stomp to the back of the head on top of the steel steps. And the referee not seeing anything going on, dealing with the other tag team. And oh my goodness! The roll-through cannonball just took out Brie Bella on the outside as the back of her head bounced off the steel steps. Oh my goodness! So JC Jane, now the legal woman in this match for her team, tosses Brie Bella back inside the ring. And now waiting for her, and the backside slam, the cover here, and a kick out in two.
Really bad way now, and it's not going to get any easier now.
And now Brie Bella tossed into the corner. Fatal Influence. JC Jane with a backside slam in the corner. And now Laney Reed, the legal woman, and she slams into Brie Bella in the corner. And Fatal Influence continuing to mock in the cover here, and a kick out by Brie Bella. So Brie trying to fight back here, but Laney Reed now with a nice headlock applied as she tries to force Brie Bella to tap out.
I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Somebody who takes the orders, follows them to a T, and executes them.
And the big slam into the top turnbuckle there. And a chop from Brie Bella. And the knockdown there of both JC Jane and Fallon Henley. And now Brie fighting back here. And Lady Reed tossed to the outside. And that could be the opening Brie Bella needs here. And Bella, though, as Lady Reed jumps in between the teammates, and the right elbow knocks down Paige. Nikki Bella able to dodge that one. And now Brie Bella better watch out as she goes after and clotheslines Lady Reed. And now Brie needs to make a tag. And a tag she makes. Here comes Nikki Bella. The clothesline knocks down Lady Reed. Not once, but twice. And now a third time as she slams her down and the head connects to the knee of Nikki Bella. And now, Fallon Henley in the ring catches a kick to the gut. And JC Jane gets thrown into, and the clothesline takes down both Fallon Henley and JC Jane. Fatal Influence in trouble. Nikki Bella now looking for the Bulldog. There to Lady Reed. The cover here. And a kick out at two.
This is the Nikki Bella we have been missing a generation.
And Nikki Bella back inside the ring here in WWE. Showing off her moves as she picks up Lady Reed on the shoulders here. JC Jane gets knocked down off the ring apron by Nikki Bella. And now Laney, looking for the cradle here. And a kick out at two. And now, a big right elbow there from Brie Bella. And now Brie looking to pick up Laney, but there's Fallon Henley grabbing, and Paige answers with a big kick. And then the roll-through cannonball takes out Fallon Henley. And what a slam from Nikki Bella. The cover here. And JC Jane able to get there to break that up. And now Paige, catches a super kick. And now JC Jane doesn't know who's behind him.
Just complete dominance.
And a big right arm, elbow, and the right arm of Brie Bella looks injured here, guys.
Now trying to track her
And
sister.
trying to help sister back up to her feet.
Not quite
And
sure
now
what
we
the
see
Bellas
here
are cooking up
the
here.
Bella twins looking for something here. And Brie, gets tossed down. Fallon Henley going after her. And now Lainey Reed, the roll up, but Nikki Bella, gets caught with a big knee. And now the tag made. Here comes Fallon Henley. Nikki Bella looks like she's in trouble. And the double team. Connects, and this could be it. And Paige gets there to break it up. And guys, I do believe Brie Bella is legitly hurt as we see Lainey Reed connect with a neck breaker there to Paige. And Brie Bella with a running knee, but then JC Jane taking out Brie Bella here. But wait a minute, Brie tossing her out of the ring. And then Brie Bella, taken out by Fallon Henley. And you can see her still grabbing that right shoulder.
There are bodies everywhere. Michael Cole. And Henley mocking the
And
Bellas.
Fallon Henley mocking the Bella twins as Nikki Bella is now pulled up to her feet. Fallon Henley with her on her shoulders. Nikki able to counter and a big right hand as both ladies knock each other down. And now who will have the upper hand here?
JC Jane wanting to make a tag. And she does. JC Jane is legal.
This match is right for the pickings right now, but...
And JC Jane misses and Paige makes the tag. And JC Jane in trouble. The roll through here by Paige. And a kick out at 2. And Fallon Henley went for a big right hand. Paige lands a kick. And then,
JC Jane into the cover off the rolling encore.
And the rolling encore connects, and your winners here in this matchup, Fatal Influence!
The early goings could Fatal Influence still dominate without the new...
And what a spinning elbow there from JC Jane as she takes out Paige before Paige even gets a chance to really make an impact in this matchup. And what
Friday Night SmackDown.
a win.
This is the moment JC Jane in the early goings took out Brie Bella.
And yeah, guys, you can see that there. They just showed the replay. So that rolling cannonball by JC Jane, I'm pretty sure dislocated the shoulder or injured that right shoulder of Brie Bella early on in that match, and she was not right for the rest of that match. But that rolling encore spinning elbow is what gets the victory for JC Jane and Fatal Influence.
Brie Bella talked a lot about not wanting to go forward in WrestleMania with the injury to her sister Nikki until she found out.
Wait a minute! The Bella twins just turned their back on Paige, and now Nikki Bella going after Paige here with the right elbow!
Paige is a woman that came to Brie Bella's aid when her sister got injured at WrestleMania. They go on to win the tag team titles together. And Nikki knows damn well that Paige has suffered from a series of neck injuries.
Nikki Bella going after Paige here, up on her shoulders now. Nikki Bella making a statement here in front of the Minnesota crowd.
What is this all about, Wayne? Is it jealousy over what happened at WrestleMania?
You lose that.
And a big neck breaker there from Nikki Bella as she puts away Paige.
This has to go deeper than that. These three women were as close as sisters. Paige bailed Brie out at WrestleMania. And now they pulled this stunt at SummerSlam.
And the real Bellas are back.
And you got that right. The real evil Bellas are back.
Lesson learned. Don't ever take my spot.
And wow, we see a very jealous
Dream matchup.
Nikki
Legend versus
Bella.
Superstar. Who you got?
I gotta go with Obafemi.
I'm going with the dead man.
This is a dream matchup. You ready?
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, hanging out here in the channel. I appreciate everyone getting their votes in. Your winners are Fatal Influence, yeah, I'm not too shocked, man. The Bellas work better as heels, so I'm not shocked at all. All right, guys, let's get caught back up with the chat. Ghost, I love the old truck, but today she scared me. I'll be back. Wifey just threw down some stir fry. Heck yeah, man. Robert won't forget my old 78. Heck yeah, 4x4 Chevy. There you go, Ghost. That's what I'm talking about. Join the channel, peeps. You're all welcome. Heck yeah. Mrs. Reynolds says, hi, Timmy. One, guess where I am working. Won't be on the stream tomorrow either as planned. I picked up someone else's shift tomorrow evening. It's a bummer, Mrs. Reynolds, but we do appreciate you. Ghost Mama, you are missed. We will hold it down. We will hold Daddy down. Make sure you get your rest. Hey, thank you, Ghost. Maybe we'll let Charlie Brown be your guest host. Maybe. Yeah, Charlie Brown does like to come hang out every once in a while. Charlie! All right, thank you guys as we wait to get back to the action here. Jeffrey, how we doing, brother? Long time no see. Welcome, everybody. Saturday night's main event. Thank you. How's everybody doing today? Got a new phone, Jeffrey? Well, appreciate you, man. Thanks for checking in with us, brother. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And all right, guys, gonna go ahead and just go get a quick beverage. We're gonna be right back here. We've got a couple more matches left to go. Ugh. Hold down the chat, moderators. Woo! We are back. Just sneezed. Ugh. Tim sounded like me after Taco Bell getting out the seat. Hey, dude! Are you serious? Oh, man. Appreciate everybody. Thanks, Ghost. I've been exhausted lately, but I'm pushing through. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. We appreciate you. Oh, man. All right, thank you everybody hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. We're just waiting to get to the action here. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, a pub sub? Oh, dude. Dude, Jeffrey, that sounds so good, man. Oh, does that sound so good right now. Man, a pub sub would really hit the spot right now. Oh, yeah. Drinking vodka and orange juice, says Jeffrey. Heck yeah, man. Ghost Tim might need a new setup for tomorrow's night stream with the WWE banner in the studio. Hey, man, if only I had a WWE banner, KC. It would be pretty cool, though, if, like, we got signed, you know, with WWE, got to work with them. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, yeah, man, we don't ever not go to bed without Charlie Brown.
I do earn 1.5% cash back on my lemon pepper stack.
Cute. I earn cash back on glitter because cashback should sparkle.
Well, I've got this one. I got the bling too.
That's your comeback.
Well, that's my cash back. This ain't no
Cash back like.
All right, guys. Thank you so much hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got 2 more matches to go here on night 1 of WWE SummerSlam.
Annual Survivor Series coming to Dyken Park. The Icebox, home of the Houston Astros in Houston, Texas on Saturday, November 28th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Tickets on sale this Friday, August 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central via Ticketmaster. Visit WWE.com/events now to register to be the first to receive pre-sale information for Survivor Series War Games. Well, still much more to come here on SummerSlam Saturday. And SummerSlam is presented by Gear.
All right, guys, just waiting for the show to start. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup here, we'll get a poll going for everybody. Don't forget to please like and subscribe, guys. If you have any questions or wrestling questions or just any shout-outs you guys would like to make, you can hit me up with those super chats. And please sign up for channel memberships that are now live on my YouTube channel, Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so pick your winner for this WWE Championship match on WWE SummerSlam Night 1. We're doing some type of video game promo here. Fight. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring for this next match, scheduled for one fall. And it is for the undisputed WWE Championship! He is the challenger, the number one contender. He is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes! The out of control, do it all again for all to see. Crowd is here, about to blow. Paid for me to start the show. Out the cut, the lights go off the floor. Whoa! Bah! And as Cody Rhodes makes his way down to the ring, we will see if he has what it takes to win his fourth undisputed WWE Championship. And man, guys, also looks like Cody Rhodes is in the new Street Fighter movie that will be coming out October 16th. That should be pretty dope. Oh, Sarge, I agree with you too, man. I want Cody Rhodes to win as well, but I definitely think CM Punk is going to keep the title. He is my pick to win this matchup. Hey, guys, I'm currently undefeated in my picks and my predictions here on Tim Reynolds Show, so not too shabby, not too shabby.
This October, don't miss the world's best fighters as they take to the...
Robert's back. What's going on? Cody needs to channel his inner dad. Miss him so much. Oh, yeah. A lot of people miss the American dream. Cheers, Ghost, says our boy Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you and that COVID juice? And uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring. Old school kind of walk here for Punk. Uh-oh. No music playing yet as Punk walks out to the stage here and just looking at the crowd here in Minnesota. And down on one knee, CM Punk staring down his challenger. It's clobbering time! And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, the undisputed WWE Champion, CM Punk! The personality. I know your anger. I know you'll see. Be everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm a cult of personality. Cody needs American Dream Dad. He damn sure ain't a nightmare. Ghost, we had a thinly sliced pork sirloin, fresh ginger, bo chow, water chestnuts, chestnut mushrooms. Ooh, that sounds good, Robert. Man, funny how Punk is becoming like Roman and the other superstars, a part-timer. Right, Sarge? Although he has been back performing at like live shows and stuff like that since Saturday night's main event. So has been picking up the pace a little bit, but I was a little peeved by the fact that Punk was off for a couple of months and then came right back and got a title match against Sami Zayn for that WWE title. So that I was a little peeved about as far as Punk goes. I think I kind of hurt his image.
This one's going to be spicy.
Not a hint of a smirk or a smile between them. Maximum tension in both their faces.
Go stay, man. Life burns water.
Let's head up to our ring announcer.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, Sarge. They did kind of screw Sami Zayn, didn't they?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Bear, Cody Rhodes. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And the best in the world will defend that undisputed WWE Championship for the first time here at WWE SummerSlam as CM Punk takes on Cody Rhodes in what should be a stellar matchup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Undisputed WWE Championship. Careers have paralleled one another in many ways. These men were very close friends over the past couple of years, Wade, but it has really turned sour over the battle for this championship. Cody Rhodes said, I need to beat you. I need to win the championship tonight.
Yeah, friendship or championship is a battle that friendship has rarely won in
And
this
the bell
industry.
rings as Cody Rhodes walks right up to CM Punk. And Punk and Rhodes
These two
staring each other
not
down,
one-on-one
having
in
some
singles
words
matches
here.
in their career, but this is by far the one with the biggest, the one with the highest of stakes. Their first one-on-one
And a tie-up match here in the middle, and then, oh, in the corner, CM Punk getting the better of Cody Rhodes. The referee having to separate these two. And the chop there from Punk. And then right back into the tie-up. It's Cody's turn now. Out of the corner, though. Into another corner here. Punk in trouble as Rhodes is forced to break that hold.
For these moments, two of the absolute
And a chop there from Punk, and a chop from Rhodes, and a chop from Punk, and now Cody going at it as well. Both him and Punk just exchanging chops here, and now into the corner goes Punk, leaping over Rhodes, and now an arm drag takedown. But wait a minute, Cody catches Punk, but Punk able to slam him down, and a beautiful kick to the arm of Rhodes. And now CM Punk on the... and another big kick there, and now stepping on that arm is CM Punk and stopping a mud hole in Cody Rhodes. And now the WWE Champion, slams down, working on that left arm of Cody Rhodes now. And Cody in trouble here early on.
Such a deep technical knowledge of this game. He is immediately laser focused in on what is going to damage that shoulder the most.
Hammerlock applied now to Cody. Cody trying to fight out of this, able to switch.
So Cody able to switch it up here. A nice counter into a side headlock. And trying to force Punk here to tap out.
Protect himself and come up with a strategy.
And now off the ropes here, Rhodes. Looking and, a nice shoulder tackle, the quick cover, and a kick out at 1. Another shoulder and another cover, kick out at 1. And Punk now picks up Rhodes on his shoulders, and went for the go to sleep. And a nice headlock takedown by Cody Rhodes. A beautiful counter there by the American Nightmare. And now Rhodes trying to hold Punk back down to the mat. A nice side headlock here applied, trying to force CM Punk possibly to submit or lay on his back. But back to his feet quickly is Punk.
Well, never be matched. Can he pull it out again? Eventually, you run out of good fortune in these big moments, and tonight could be that night for Cody.
So now off the ropes here, a big shoulder knocks down Punk, and another headlock takedown by Cody Rhodes. And a kick out there by Punk after his shoulders were on the mat. And now Punk back to his feet here. Cody trying to keep the pressure applied to that side headlock.
Side headlock applied.
And you can see how tense this start has been from both men. No one's taken the big swing quite yet. It's a feeling out moment, knowing full well that one mistake.
So against the ropes here, the referee going to have to break that headlock from Cody.
Between these two, that could be the killer.
And a big chop there by Punk to the chest of Cody Rhodes.
And now,
and another chop, but Rhodes throwing Punk's head right on the top turnbuckle and responds with a chop of his own. And now right out of the corner there, working on that wrist lock now, is Rhodes. But wait a minute, Punk able to counter. And slamming that arm on his shoulder now, and a nice arm drag takedown there, slamming that left arm into the canvas. And now Punk's got the upper hand here.
Against Finn Balor.
There's simply no slowing down if you're the champion at this level. Regardless of who wins tonight, they're going to be straight in a firefight.
And now going at these kicks here to the chest as CM Punk continues to keep the pressure on here. And pulling that arm out of socket there is Punk. And now Rhodes in trouble. A nice headlock takedown. And now Punk here, a chop to the back. And then a kick to the chest. And you can see Cody Rhodes getting quite angry here. And now a side headlock applied on Punk. Rhodes trying to fight back here. The arm behind the back of Punk, but a nice counter there. And now Rhodes in trouble.
Again, continuing to make Rhodes suffer. Cody realizes he's got to try to get out.
And tosses CM Punk outside the ring. A nice maneuver there to get out of that wrist lock from the American Nightmare. And now Cody Rhodes looking for something. Punk back on the ring apron. And a shoulder to the gut. And that time a knee right to the face of Punk. And now you can see Rhodes looking for something here. Off the ropes. Cody diving through. Takes out CM Punk. And what a high-risk maneuver there from Cody Rhodes as he takes down the WWE Champion.
A nice connection. And an upper hand regain.
Yeah, Cody back in the ring to break the count. He understands he's got to pin or submit the champion to win the title. Champion's advantage here tonight. And now
Punk. Oh, tossed over to the timekeeper's area.
Cody wants no part of a count out against CM Punk. Wants to win that championship. Needs to happen in the ring.
Oh, and a big right elbow from Punk as Cody Rhodes went back inside the ring. And now a clothesline off the top of the barrier. There by CM Punk. And now trying to get some feeling back in his left knee as Punk now has the upper hand here. So now tossing Cody Rhodes back inside the ring.
Still has to do it to CM Punk.
Punk now looking to go up to the top rope. This could be high risk for Punk here. And oh, the hammer lock. And uh-oh, Punk there not able to really land the way he wanted to. Kind of fell, trying to keep pressure on that left knee. And now you see here, Punk grabbing Rhodes, looking for a nice suplex. And now the cover here and a kick out at 2.
Says it's not only helped his strength, but his cardiovascular makeup as well.
And now we see here Punk keeping the pressure on here, grabbing at the face of Rhodes. And now Cody back to his feet here.
Right now that physically everything has to be firing the right way in order for him to continue as the best, especially as you get older. Yeah, 100%. Those are the moments that the body breaks down quickly. Those are the moments that the weaknesses start to...
Oh, and Cody able to hit Punk with an uppercut here. And now Punk off the ropes, able to counter though. Rhodes, oh, gets taken down with a big enziguri. And now, oh, Punk's knee gave out as he's grabbing at that left knee here. And you got to wonder what this means here for Punk.
From Cody, but there's no hiding that one. I don't know if Cody's noticed or not, but if he has...
And oh, what a running knee, the Shining Wizard in the corner by CM Punk. Vintage Punk there, and now the Bulldog. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Rhodes able to counter, and now, oh, working on that left knee of Punk as he hits it, and now tripping Punk, taking him down as he hits the back of that left knee. And now Cody Rhodes has the upper hand.
So would you rather have a bad knee or a bad arm?
I mean, I would absolutely take a bad arm over a bad knee. Once your movement is gone, the bad knee of CM Punk, now you can't even get to your feet. You can't throw a punch. You can't dodge maneuvers.
So now Rhodes trying to keep the upper hand here, gets Punk back to his feet. And wait a minute, Punk trying to go after Rhodes here, looking for the go to sleep, but Punk not able to lift up Rhodes. Cody, oh, and a Russian leg sweep as he twists and turns that left knee of Punk here, and now the knees right to the shin, a right hand right to the head of CM Punk. And Cody Rhodes now looking sadistic as he starts to pick apart the WWE Champion.
If that knee is as bad as it looks.
Well, Cody has used the figure 4 in the past. Punk is dragged into the corner. Now he's fighting.
And now the clubby blows here from Punk, but there goes Rhodes with the big shoulders into the gut. And now a big right hand also connects. And wait a minute, Rhodes, oh, wrapping that leg around the rope and kicking it. And now Cody Rhodes not able, or not backing down from doing dirty moves to try to get the victory. And now what is this? Oh, a bare knuckle punch there as he holds the head of Punk here.
Between these two very proud individuals, proud champions.
And oh, another Russian leg sweep. There takes down and twists that left knee of Punk. And Cody Rhodes still grabbing at that left arm here as he has the upper hand here early on.
It's payback time now to one of his opponents. And especially with that gold sitting.
Shout out everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. We'll try to get to some of these comments here.
And we've said it at the top of this matchup. Cody's words.
And now Cody working on this left knee here, looking for a single-legged Boston Crab. Punk, though, trying to fight out of it with right hands to Rhodes here. And then a big kick to the chest and the face area of Rhodes. And finally, Punk able to fight off Cody.
Exhaustion.
So back to his feet. Uh-oh, Punk! Oh, and the elbows right to the face as Rhodes is able to counter. And now looking for a Cody cutter. But what a big boot from CM Punk, who was able to scout that move out and take down Cody Rhodes.
Rhodes is going for the disaster kick, and Punk intercepted.
So Rhodes going for the disaster kick over the Cody cutter. And it was CM Punk who was able to counter. And oh, a nice bulldog there by Punk.
And now Punk back to his feet.
And now, picking him up here and slamming him down is CM Punk. And now Rhodes in trouble. And what is Punk going to look to do here? Bad knee and all. Punk looks like he's trying to climb up to the top rope. And Cody Rhodes able to take advantage. And the right elbow connects to the chin of the WWE Champion. And now, Rhodes going up to the top rope here, looking for a superplex.
And get back on the attack.
And now Cody, top rope, trying to lift the champion up. Critical moment, perhaps, in this.
And Punk right there battling, though, able to work out of it. And an elbow there to Rhodes. And another, and Cody falls down to the mat.
Looks like fortune has favored CM Punk.
How much does Punk have left? The undisputed WWE champion. Looking to reach.
And CM Punk now back to his feet here. And on top of the top rope, Punk could be looking for a big elbow drop, and it connects to the chest of Rhodes. The cover and a kick out at 2 by Cody. And man, CM Punk cannot believe it. And what a beautiful elbow drop there from CM Punk. But does he have enough left in the tank? And there's this signal for the go to sleep. And he looks to put away Rhodes on his shoulders now. Cody battling out the elbows to the side of the head of Punk. And Rhodes continuing with elbows to the chin. And now Cody off the ropes here. A Cody cutter! And the cover on Punk! And a kick out at 2.
Well, both men now in the space of the last 30 or so seconds with very, very late kickouts here from offense and frustration.
And you can see frustration boiling over for Cody Rhodes as he headbutts that injured left knee. And now Cody back to his feet, off the ropes again, that time with the big kick, and now the cover here. And a kick out at 2. And Punk refusing to go away quietly. And now you see Cody Rhodes just hammering right hands to that left knee of Punk.
You see how Cody pulled down the knee pad of Punk to deliver the strikes to the bone, to the knee of the champion.
Yeah, there's a visceral feeling when there's no pad.
And now Cody Rhodes looking for a maneuver here up to the top rope. And a huge Cody cutter from the top rope, the cover, and Punk kicks out at 2. Oh my goodness, CM Punk stays alive here in this one.
Take another look at this. A sweeter shot you will not see.
And oh my goodness, what a beautiful Cody cutter from the top rope.
That was astoundingly good. Like a heat-seeking missile, Cody Rhodes there. But here, in recent
So able to kick out of 2 Cody cutters. Now Rhodes, the frustration boiling here.
For Cody Rhodes, don't get frustrated. Stay the course.
And Rhodes looking to put this matchup away.
One leg.
Punk in trouble. And able to counter is CM Punk.
Catches Cody.
And now Cody grabbing at Punk's leg again. And Punk slammed down, and now Rhodes looking for the figure four, but thrown into the corner now. Punk with the roll up here. And a kick out. But wait a minute, Punk picks up Rhodes on his shoulders. The go to sleep is countered. It's countered. Rhodes into the figure four leg lock. And now Punk's in trouble. The figure four leg lock locked in. Punk in agony, screaming in pain as he tries to fight out of this.
Onto Punk, who's screaming and writhing in pain.
I don't know if I've ever heard CM Punk make
And
a noise
CM
like
Punk
that before.
in big trouble as this figure four leg lock is locked in. And Cody Rhodes trying to put away the WWE champion. And Punk having to get the shoulders up and somehow find a way to reverse this and get out of this maneuver. And we'll see. I don't know. I don't know, guys. And Punk able to reverse it. And now the pressure's on Cody, but Cody rolls through, but Punk able to get to the bottom rope. Oh my goodness, what a matchup here, guys.
Been done. Punk surviving there, but able to flip onto his belly.
I mean, that was a long time, and a master of the figure.
Thank you guys hanging out in the chat. Appreciate y'all.
Pressure on Punk.
And now we see here Punk getting frustrated, but Rhodes going right after that leg again.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes understands he's got a wounded champion.
And wait a minute, a roll up here. And now, oh no, looking for the anaconda device. Looking for the anaconda device, and it's locked in. Rhodes is in trouble. CM Punk trying to force Cody to tap out.
Your legs for, and it's locked in tight. Cody's in big trouble.
Yeah, Cody needs to make it to the ropes to force a break, and he does.
And Cody Rhodes gets his foot on the bottom rope, and that's going to break.
Now, if Punk had a little more in the tank there, he could have dragged Cody to the middle of the ring.
And now stomping down and the kick there, and now Punk's still favoring that left knee. And now Punk on the attack here. And Cody Rhodes in the corner as we see the combination right hands in the chop there from Punk knocking down Rhodes. And now the knees in the face of Rhodes in the corner as CM Punk just continues to take the fight to Cody Rhodes.
When you're so badly hurt, just
And what a matchup here for the undisputed WWE Championship.
seat above the top
And
of
Punk
this
now
industry.
says it's over. It's time to go to sleep, Cody Rhodes.
It may be time for Cody to go to sleep.
And now Punk with Cody up on his shoulders here. Rhodes gets to the ropes
Now grabs the top rope.
and able to break that now. And Rhodes picks up Punk now. What's going to happen here? Rhodes spinning. CM Punk around in a circle.
Went for an Alabama slam.
And I think he went for an Alabama slam, but now the roll through. And now looking for the anaconda device. It's locked in. Punk with a nice counter. And now the anaconda device is locked in on Rhodes. Will Cody tap out?
Locked in, and of course it's on that bad left shoulder.
And Punk trying to finish this match off.
Exacerbating the damage of this hold, and Cody may be fading.
And Cody trying to use his legs and anything he can to break out of this hold. And Rhodes able to finally break out of it. But wait a minute, CM Punk the roll through here. And oh, there goes Rhodes able to bridge out of it. And now, oh no! Crossroads! Crossroads connects the cover! Oh! And Punk gets the shoulder up! CM Punk got the shoulder up! And Cody Rhodes thought he had this match won with a beautiful bridge out into a crossroads! And it was not enough to put away the WWE Champion! As CM Punk gets the shoulder up! Wow!
Show of respect by the capacity crowd here at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota for SummerSlam Saturday.
And Cody's fired up here in this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Fourth time in his career. Cody Rhodes against the 8-time world champion CM Punk.
And CM Punk seems to have no clue where he's at right now.
And
Cannot
now
defend
Punk
himself.
placed up on the top rope here by Cody Rhodes. As Rhodes tries to put away the WWE champion.
The very best like CM Punk. The kind of moves that normally score victory just don't quite get you over the line.
Uh-oh, Rhodes looking for something here, but Punk trying to battle out of it. And Cody catching a bunch of elbows now as he falls down off the top rope. And now, wait a minute, Punk. Wait a minute, Punk to the top rope. What's he doing? Oh! And the moonsault by Punk and a kick out of two. And that was probably the lamest moonsault I have ever seen. Wow. I'm so happy Cody didn't get hurt because that looked bad, dude. Look, I would not be surprised if Punk didn't hurt himself trying to do that. Wow. That was crazy. Now Punk back on the attack here. Rhodes in trouble. A big clothesline there from CM Punk, but a kick out at two by Cody Rhodes. Yep, you call that right. Botched there, man.
This match could go all night. Just a classic.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now a slap here. A couple of them in a combination by Punk. Picking up Rhodes on his shoulder. Rhodes able to fight out of it. But now the attack by Punk again. Picking up Rhodes. And now the go to sleep connects. And Cody's knocked out. Punk not able to make the cover yet. And now the cover. Rhodes able to get the shoulder up. And this match will continue. What a battle here by these two men. And that GTS connected perfectly. But you see the knee of Punk gives out a little bit and not able to get the victory. And oh, slamming the head of Rhodes off the Spanish announce table. Not once, but twice is CM Punk. And a third time, Rhodes head bouncing off the Spanish announce table. And now, wait a minute. Uh-oh. And Punk going on top of the announcer's table.
He has to go for break here. It has to be big. It's going to be ugly.
And now, oh, Cody grabs that bad leg of Punk as he slams down on top of the announcer table. But Punk now got caught. Cody Rhodes looking for a crossroads, but Punk picks up Rhodes here. And now, wait a minute. Oh, slamming shoulder first into the steel steps. And now Cody Rhodes back inside the ring as CM Punk's been taken out. And now on the outside here, uh-oh. Now clearing off the other announcer's table is Cody Rhodes.
Cody can barely stand on his own 2 feet.
Yeah, you see the exhaustion that has set in on the challenger. The official Charles Robinson with some leeway in this championship match.
And Cody throws Punk back inside the ring.
Cody knows full well he has to get it done inside those ropes.
So Cody going back after, and oh no! And then Punk hit the GTS again! Oh, what a sneak attack! The cover here! Oh, and Cody Rhodes able to grab the bottom rope! And CM Punk cannot believe it! And Cody Rhodes just barely, after another GTS connects here, grabbing the bottom rope was Cody Rhodes. And he stays alive here.
Outside the ring, just feet away from us. Cody Rhodes looking up at me moments ago with almost like a blank look in his eyes as he collapses to the floor in front of me. CM Punk now the champion with Cody Rhodes trying to lift him.
Appreciate you, Robert and Ghost. And now we see CM Punk placing Cody Rhodes on the top of the announcer's table. And oh no. Oh no, Punk. Punk, don't do this. Punk, don't do this. Oh no. Punk, I know what you're thinking. It's not a good idea. And CM Punk looks like he's going to go up to the top rope. Oh boy. And no way. No way, guys. CM Punk climbing to the top rope here. Gonna look for an elbow drop through the announcer's table. And Punk here. Oh, misses! Oh my goodness! Cody Rhodes able to roll out of the way. And CM Punk goes through the announcer's table. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that already injured knee of CM Punk landed right on top of that announcer's table. And now this could be the opening that Cody Rhodes needs. As we see it here, Rhodes moves out of the way at the last second, and Punk goes right through the announcer's table.
Cody's got to get Punk back in the ring in order to win the championship.
And referee Charles Robinson trying to remind these superstars that they need to get back inside the ring in order to have a winner in this matchup here.
Punk, I don't even know how. I don't even think Punk's awake here.
And now Rhodes dragging the body of CM Punk back inside the ring. Cody needing to put the finishing touches to this matchup. Punk seemingly took himself out.
When he came off the top rope and the way he landed on an already banged up and injured knee.
And now Cody Rhodes back inside the ring here with Punk. Punk back to his feet, and so is Rhodes. And Cody now off the top rope here, and another Cody cutter. This time he hits Charles Robinson. And Rhodes takes out the referee. And now Punk going after Rhodes, and another go to sleep connects. And oh no, Rhodes lands right back on the shoulders of CM Punk again. And Punk, bad knee and all, he's going to pick up Cody Rhodes on his shoulders again. But wait a minute, Rhodes able to counter, and a crossroads. And then CM Punk rolls outside the ring. But now, who's going to win this match? And wait a minute! Randy Orton's here! Randy Orton's here! He's back! And the RKO connects to Cody Rhodes! Orton's here! Randy Orton is here! And WrestleMania all over again as Orton gets his WrestleMania payback with the RKO, taking out Cody Rhodes. And now CM Punk trying to get back inside the ring.
He certainly did not see that coming. But that is a gift. Thrown the way of CM Punk.
And guys, Randy Orton is back. Randy Orton made his return here at SummerSlam. And now CM Punk's going to steal one up on the shoulders. Another go to sleep to Cody Rhodes. A cover by Punk. And your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, CM Punk! And guys, Cody Rhodes gets screwed over by Randy Orton, who makes his long-awaited return to a WWE ring and screws over the American Nightmare. And now CM Punk retains his undisputed WWE Championship. And guys, big shout out here to Ghost and Robert kicking it off in the chat, man. Looks like they're about to hang out. That's so cool, guys. Appreciate y'all. And man, after Cody Rhodes took out the referee, yep, KC, we've got an Orton and Cody feud happening. And the Crossroads connected again to Punk, but he rolls outside the ring until we see Randy Orton inside the ring and hits the RKO out of nowhere. They're on Cody Rhodes. And because of that, another GTS takes down Rhodes as CM Punk gets the 1-2-3 victory here at WWE SummerSlam.
Between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes tonight. But in the end, CM Punk survives as the WWE Champion.
Yeah, I don't think I seen that coming, guys.
These two men are at the very top of this
And
industry.
CM Punk gets the victory, guys. What a win for him. All right, guys, as we get ready for our main event, Hell in the Cell match, make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And congratulations to CM Punk on getting the victory here in this one. All right, guys. Come on. All right, guys, be right back. Gotta go check on the dog and the cats. They're making some noises out there. Ugh. Be right back, guys. Hold down the chat for me. Ooh. All right, we're back. We're back. And ladies and gentlemen, as they lower the massive structure on top of the ring, we get ready for our main event matchup of the evening, where we will see Oba versus Lesnar 3. This one inside Hell in a Cell. We back. Back again. All right, guys, we're going to be waiting to get back here for a little bit with the commercial breaks. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday evening. Thank you, everybody, hanging out with us here. Hey, Robert, that's my call sign at in the sheriff's department. I was a ghost. You never knew I was there. Ghost, awesome life, brother. Looking forward to meeting you, man. Guys, sounds like two of our members here, Ghost and Robert, going to be hanging out, man. Hope you guys have a great time, dude. Like NASCAR racing, maybe, down there in Florida? That sounds dope. I am Robert Honor. Ghost Honor and Avatar is a skull. Think he's air drying. What the heck, Ghost? Heck yeah, dude. KC, I gotta tell you what, man. Another A+ match here at SummerSlam. I am just blown away here, guys. Night 1 to me is killing it right now, man. I hope night 2 brings it just like we're seeing it here, guys. This is exciting, man. Like, this is legit wrestling, man. Tim, we doing it November? Man, you guys better hit me up, dude. I may try to come join y'all. November's right around my birthday, too. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get our poll question here for everybody. So you can pick your winner for our main event match. All right, who are you picking, guys? Brock Lesnar or Oba Femi? Wife and me are going to the championship races on our way back. We're starting to meet Ghost, hopefully. Well, Robert, that is freaking awesome, man. You know, that brings a lot of joy to me, man, seeing that I've got people in this community and in this live chat and that subscribe to this channel that are not only hanging out, becoming friends, you know, like building a community here, man, guys, building relationships. And I mean, that's always cool, man, building friendships. I appreciate you guys. Maybe have a big birthday party with me at Daytona next year. Hey, KC, we're really considering it, man. Really considering it. Just got to get some more money rolling into the house, to be honest with you guys. And don't worry, God will provide. I do believe it's going to happen. Just being honest with you guys, you know, just trying to make sure that we take care of things here at the household. We do, you know, we have to keep working hard, have to keep praying, thinking positive thoughts, and just hoping and praying that it will happen. You know, we'll get back on track here. The money will start flowing back in for us here in the rental household. And, you know, I'm hoping my YouTube channel starts to kick off a little bit more here, guys, and we get more and more people to really help support the channel. I'm hoping to get to, you know, thousands and thousands of subscribers here very shortly, and that should help bring in some more income as well. So if you can, guys, please share this live stream with your family and friends. And also, don't forget to tell them about tomorrow's live stream for night 2 of WWE SummerSlam tomorrow. And you can see Danhausen just taking the WWE by storm, man. This guy is killing it for WWE right now. Tim, when is your birthday? Mine's the 27th of November. Robert, that's awesome, man. Mine is the 20th of November. Buddha says, and Corey says, I want to go to Daytona. Heck yeah, man. Casey, bring all the beer. Robert, let me know where, man. I can treat y'all to some awesome food. Hey, Ghost, I'd like that too, man. Some awesome food. Getting hungry.
On the post show. Gunther is going to join us on the post show, but I gotta get your reaction, Corey, to what we just saw in our Undisputed Championship match. I feel the same way I imagine everybody here inside US Bank Stadium feels watching an instant classic unfold before our very eyes between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, and the Viper plays spoiler. Randy Orton, I'm very curious to see where this goes. Biggie, let's shift gears. Let's talk about what's coming up, because it's 10,000 pounds of steel that is descending in moments for Hell in a Cell. Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi. Brock has never lost in Hell in a Cell, but it's Oba who chose this. Oba has had one incredible rookie year, but this is the final test. Can you pass this test that is Brock Lesnar in his home state, in a cell? He is going to have to be his most physical, his most athletic. The very best version of Obafemi is needed tonight if he stands a chance. We saw them battle at WrestleMania 42. We saw the 7 F5s that Brock hit at Clash in Italy. And now the rubber match. Hell in a Cell is your main event.
All right, guys, so as we get into this main event here, KC wants us to go ahead and go over the match card for tomorrow, and I got no problem doing that here, KC. Great idea on your part, my friend. All right, so thank you, everybody, hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. What just happened? All right, guys, sorry about that. I had a little glitch here on my computer, so it took me a little minute to get this pulled back up. All right, so here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so for night 2 of WWE SummerSlam, we will see Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn, with the winner earning a spot to be the #1 contender for the undisputed WWE Championship. Not only that, guys, we'll also see Danhausen go one-on-one with Dirty Dominic Mysterio in a Human Money's on a Pole match, which should definitely be pretty awesome to check out. We also will see Penta put the Men's Intercontinental Championship on the line against Minnesota's own Chad Gable. And not only that, guys, we'll also see Trick Williams put the WWE United States Championship on the line as he goes one-on-one with Baron Corbin, as Corbin returns to a WWE ring for the first time in over 2 years. And not only that, guys, we will crown a new interim WWE Women's Champion when we see the Women's Ladder match coming up tomorrow on day 2 of WWE SummerSlam, where we will see Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, and also Last Legend, who made the match just last night on WWE SmackDown, and also the WWE Women's United States Champion, Tiffany Stratton, as we will crown a new interim WWE Women's Champion in that matchup. And then, guys, in the main event of WWE SummerSlam Night 2, we'll see the World Heavyweight Championship on the line when Roman Reigns goes one-on-one with Seth freaking Rollins. And guys, as we get ready for our next matchup here, Brock Lesnar comes in at 6'3", just over 300 pounds, a 56-inch chest at 49 years old, facing the 28-year-old Oba Femi with a 51-inch chest, 302 pounds, and 6'4", as we get ready for this main event matchup here at WWE SummerSlam. Sarge, you're right about that. Another part-timer. Oh, bah, from Sarge in the chat. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring for this next match that is scheduled for one fall and is a Hell in the Cell matchup. He is the 2026 King of the Ring. It's the ruler, Oba Femi. And the ruler, Oba, walking down the ring with the crowd going, Oba, 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 Oba. And you can see Oba Femi staring down the steel structure that is Hell in the Cell. As we get the chat set back up here for everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. And the only loss since joining the main roster has been to Brock Lesnar at Clash in Italy. I actually thought it was Backlash, but I was mistaken.
Career, Oba Femi will step inside Hell in a Cell, which is presented by Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform celebrating their 10-year anniversary. Are there nerves when it comes to the King of the Ring?
There can only be nerves when you are stepping into a structure like this. First time at SummerSlam, first time in Hell in a Cell, and oh yeah, the beast incarnate is going to be in there with you.
It is nearing 2 a.m. in Nigeria. That is where...
Oh, bless you too, Jeffrey. Hope you're doing, man. One of my favorite tracks in Bristol Night Race. Dale Jr. when the race's seats are made of aluminum, and every time the cars go to the grandstand shake. Oh, dude, Jeffrey, that sounds awesome, man. God bless you too, brother. I appreciate everybody hanging out here on the channel as we get ready for our main event. Make sure you get your votes in. And the anticipation is just building here. And as the lights dim down low,
To steal a line from my old broadcast partner, Taz. Wade, here comes the pain.
And ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by the WWE Hall of Famer, the Advocate, Paul Heyman, from the University of Minnesota, weighing in at 6'3", 303 pounds. He is the Beast Incarnate. Here comes the pain, Brock Lesnar! And what an entrance by the Beast as he looks to make a statement here in Minnesota, as he looks to take down the ruler Obafemi in what should be one of the biggest Hell in the Cell matches in his entire career.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is just the second time in the history of SummerSlam we have had a Hell in a Cell match. Back in 2008, The Undertaker and Edge did battle inside Hell in a Cell. Speaking of The Undertaker, twice in his career, Wade, he was locked inside this structure with that man, Brock Lesnar. And both times, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, defeated the Phenom in the structure once known as the Devil's Playground.
And this is his 10th SummerSlam main event match, the most in WWE history.
You mentioned several of the accolades of Brock Lesnar. We know all about his WWE career, his UFC Heavyweight Championship. Brock Lesnar's life can be defined by the endurance of pain, and he is right at home inside Hell in a Cell.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. As we wait to get ready for this matchup, I don't think I'd want to be the referee in this match.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Introducing first, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 302 pounds, the 2026 King of the Ring, Obafemi.
Uh-oh.
How about Nick? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul. Introducing the Beast of the Broctagon, weighing 303 pounds, fighting out of the University of Minnesota.
Brock Lesnar!
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. There are no rules. You win via pinfall or submission. You can use the Hell in a Cell as a weapon.
And now the Hell in the Cell cage comes down on top of the ring.
We talked about nerves. Can Obafemi harness that tonight, Wade, and somehow pull off this win over the Beast?
He needs to channel those nerves and somehow turn them into adrenaline, because acid dread is now kicking in the body of Obafemi. There's nothing you can do in the Performance Center in Orlando that prepares you for this. There are no trial runs for Hell in a Cell. You just have to experience it. And Obafemi, good luck.
Robert, thank you, man. Appreciate you,
Brock
dog.
Lesnar eliminated Oba. Oba would beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Brock would return and clash in Italy to beat Obafemi. The rubber match of sorts here tonight. Lesnar, Femi, locked inside. Hell in a cell. Senior official Chad Patton is only there for a pinfall count and perhaps a tap out. Paul Heyman staring through us here at the announce table. You have to wonder what's going through his mind if his gravy train, Brock Lesnar, is defeated tonight by Obafemi.
I'll be very careful with your words.
And the bell rings as we get started. Oba with a kick to the gut and an uppercut to Lesnar. Now in the corner, Obafemi with the shoulders to the gut of the Beast. And now a big uppercut as Obafemi finally gets his hands on Lesnar. Lesnar in the corner catches another uppercut as Obafemi continues with the onslaught here. And another big splash misses. And Brock Lesnar with a beautiful German suplex. And another German suplex connects to the roller. And the Beast is just getting warmed up. A third German suplex, but Oba lands right on his feet. Brock Lesnar has no idea. And Oba with the clothesline knocks Brock Lesnar onto the outside of the ring. And oh my goodness. Now the Hell in the Cell structure comes into play as we see Oba bash the head of Brock up off the ring canvas. And now here off the ropes and into the steel cage goes Brock Lesnar. And now, Lesnar throwing Oba shoulder first into the steel steps. And now Lesnar trying to get some movement back in that shoulder after going into the cage. Oba now in trouble. Lesnar going after Femi here. And what's he looking to do here? Brock picks up Oba. Wait a minute. Oba blocking and picks up Lesnar and a suplex on the outside. And what a move there. The back of Lesnar landing right on the outside ring apron. Or just outside the ring apron. Now remember, all there is padding as we see, the shoulder of Lesnar go into the steel steps.
Tremendous amateur wrestler, burst on the scene, youngest WWE champion in history. But for Obafemi, he's just been doing this way for
And now Obafemi's grabbing the tables.
The greatest of all time and will never be replicated. But if anyone's going to come close, Obafemi has the tools.
And now Obafemi with a right elbow to Lesnar. The table set up and then, Lesnar! Right through the table! That was leaning against the cage! And Obafemi! As you see there, oh man, what a replay! Lesnar going right into that table.
Youthful exuberance, his power.
And now Oba back on the attack here. And now the steel chair's coming out for Obafemi. He's already got the steel steps inside the ring. And now throwing him back inside the ring is Oba.
You saw how long Brock took to come out here. He was letting Oba stand in the ring.
And Brock Lesnar with the steel steps off the skull of Obafemi, not once but twice. And now Brock Lesnar's on the attack. And Oba making it back to his feet. Lesnar taking his time here. And Lesnar again knocks down Obafemi with those steel steps.
Both men devastated already in this one. There really are no escape routes.
And now Lesnar looking to take control after hitting those steel steps to the skull of Obafemi. And now Lesnar with another German suplex there to Obafemi. And Lesnar holding on that left side. Ooh, and you can see the arm. Looks like it's bleeding a little bit. Lesnar may have got cut up by that table that Obafemi put him through.
great tell, but the real damage is deeper beneath the surface. The internal damage to the
And now
muscles, the
Lesnar
internal organs,
going right
the
back to it here.
skeletal
Oba
bone.
caught in a German suplex again to the ruler as the 2026 King of the Ring finally feels the pain from the beast. And oh my goodness, the right side of Lesnar all scarred up from the table, and a big steel chair across the back of Oba Femi.
Everywhere you look inside Hell in a Cell, and the referee has the easiest job of all.
And another steel chair shot connects.
So few rules right here. Do you want to give up? Can I count three? That's about it for the referee.
Lesnar was so shocked.
And the referee checking on Oba as Brock Lesnar looks in the best shape of his career, especially at 49 years old. And now Brock with a beautiful suplex, and Oba Femi being picked apart here by Brock.
So Oba Femi is going to learn a lot about himself right now, just as we're all learning about Oba Femi every time he's on TV. Oba has never been in a position to have to endure this level of pain. We don't know how he's going to react. He doesn't know how he's going to react, but we do know how Brock reacts in that cell, and it's better than anyone else in history. And
So we see here a beautiful suplex on top of the steel chairs as Lesnar continues to take down Oba. And Brock now back to his feet. The crowd serenading him here in Minnesota.
In 2002 to win the WWE title. Beat Cena in 2014 to win a world title.
Brock Lesnar just looks right at home inside there.
And now, up on the shoulders of Lesnar, Oba Femi, lands on his feet. Lesnar went for the F5, and now Oba with a choke slam. And what a counter there from the ruler as he plants Brock Lesnar inside the ring.
Humanity being thrown around by both men.
And oh my goodness, Oba Femi now building momentum as he looks to get back in this matchup.
And Oba now.
Oba back to his feet. Lesnar back to his.
Femi to his feet.
And Brock went for the right hand, but Oba Femi able to counter with body shots here to the gut of Lesnar. And now the slam uppercut in the corner. And Oba Femi running corner to corner with another uppercut splash. And again, Oba Lesnar catches Oba on his shoulders. Oba Femi trying to fight out of it. He does. And Lesnar choke slammed again. And now Oba Femi looking for a spin-out slam, tossing Lesnar!
Lesnar across the ring!
And now Lesnar could be in big trouble. Oba Femi looking to put this matchup away. Lesnar back to his feet.
To see human beings with this level of strength.
And Brock in trouble. And Oba picks up Lesnar. And a sit-out powerbomb! The cover! And Brock Lesnar gets the shoulder up, but just barely. Wow!
Well, this is just Oba Femi throwing everything he's
And what a beautiful choke slam there by Oba, but wait a minute, Lesnar just sat up, and now Oba Femi in trouble. Brock Lesnar with Oba on his shoulders, the F5 connects, but Femi already back to his feet. Brock Lesnar picks him up on his shoulders again, another F5, but Oba Femi right back to his feet again. Lesnar looking for the final blow, and a third F5 coming for Lesnar, and it connects. The cover here by Brock. Oh, and a kick out at two. Oba Femi survives. And Oba Femi still in this matchup.
After 3 F5s, both men's psyches are completely shattered and all bets are off.
Brock is back to his feet.
So Lesnar now looking for his next weapon of choice. And a steel chair across the back of Oba. And another one from Lesnar. And Lesnar over and over again with the steel chair shots.
Ridiculous amounts of violence were not enough to finish the job. What do? You turn up the dial even further. Brock Lesnar knows that better than anyone. What is that? Brock is ripping the...
And uh-oh! Lesnar is ripping the canvas here on the ring.
There's a tactic in play here. I'm not sure what it is.
And now trying to rip into that protective...
Lesnar ripping into that protective padding. And now gonna look to slam Oba Femi on the bare wood floor of the ring here.
Lesnar's out for blood.
I mean, that's a thin layer of padding.
And Brock has a small section opened up for Oba Femi. And now Oba's in trouble. Lesnar picks him up on his shoulders. And Oba, this could be bad. And oh my goodness, Brock Lesnar going for a tombstone here. Oba hit with a tombstone pile driver on the wood canvas, the cover. And Oba kicks out. He kicked out. Brock Lesnar can't believe it! Are you kidding me? Oba Femi after a tombstone is still in this! And now Oba back to his feet! Lesnar can't believe what he's seeing! And Lesnar! Oh, the steel chair slapped out of the hand of Lesnar! And now Oba Femi with a power bomb to Lesnar! And your winner of this Hell in the Cell match is none other than the ruler, Oba Femi!
In a WWE ring. What a memory he has left us with. And what a memory Oba Femi has given us tonight.
And what a victory here for Oba Femi.
Hey, this replay is brought to you by Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform, celebrating their 10-year anniversary.
Well, like the entirety of this audience, I'm lost for words after what we just saw.
And Brock Lesnar sat up earlier like he was the dead man, and then he would hit multiple F5s to Oba Femi, but Oba just kept getting back up as Lesnar would hit F5 after F5 after F5, with Oba still battling back. And then finally Lesnar would tear up the ring canvas, exposing the bare wood of the ring, and then would deliver a tombstone pile driver that looked like was the end of Oba Femi's career. And then a huge blow, but somehow Oba is able to kick out of this? And I couldn't even believe that. And then the punches the steel chair out of the hand of Lesnar, and Lesnar gets caught with a huge power bomb. And a fall from grace would end it as the ruler Oba Femi gets the victory inside Hell in a Cell.
Oba Femi, the ruler. Oba Femi, the king, Obafemi, the beast slayer, has cemented his legacy. The next
Congratulations to Obafemi getting the victory here in our main event of WWE SummerSlam. As he defeats the Beast Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute here, guys. Lesnar staring down Obafemi. And Lesnar staring down Oba. It looks like Lesnar heading back inside the ring. And could we see a show of respect? And hugging Obafemi is Brock Lesnar. A sign of respect here for the young man as he takes Lesnar down. And Lesnar raising the hand of Obafemi. And wait a minute. Lesnar has something to say here, folks.
Minnesota! And the whole wide world watching this shit tonight. Come here, Oba. Now here's the future of WWE. Come here, Oba.
This is awesome.
Congratulations. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is the past. This is the future.
A true passing of the torch. As we see Brock Lesnar show a huge sign of respect to Obafemi. As Oba now is the future of WWE.
Who is the future is named Obafemi.
And what a victory here, guys. And thank you, everybody, man, for watching this live play-by-play for night one of WWE SummerSlam. Let's get right into, guys, a little review here of all the matches and everything that took place here today. And I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let's get right into it here, guys. I'll bring up the matches, and we'll go over each one with you guys before we call it a night. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe. All right, guys. So recapping everything here on night one in our little WWE show review. Yeah. All right, guys, so we did see to kick things off here for WWE SummerSlam Night 1. We would have Io Sky going one-on-one with Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. And we would see an epic fight from Io Sky, but the Judgment Day would get involved as Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez would come help out the Women's World Champion, and Liv Morgan would be able to deliver a huge blow and take down Io Sky with an oblivion to retain her Women's World Championship. Congratulations to Liv Morgan getting her first victory as WWE Women's World Champion during this title reign. We also see here, guys, that after that, we would see a six-man tag match where it would be Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight going up against the Bloodline, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, and the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu, and we would see LA Knight, get the victory for his team in this one, hitting the BFT, the Blood Force drama to Jey Uso to get the victory here for his team in this six-man tag match at WWE SummerSlam. And then, guys, after that, we would see Gunther go one-on-one with Nick Aldis, and we would see the former SmackDown general manager take Gunther to the limit. But unfortunately, it would not be enough, as the career killer, the Ring General Gunther, would get the victory in this one here on WWE SummerSlam Night 1. And then, guys, up after that, we would see the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Fatal Influence, with JC Jane, Laney Reed, and Fallon Henley taking on the team of Nikki and Brie Bella, the Bella Twins, and Paige in a six-woman tag match. And we would see Fatal Influence get the victory after a rolling encore elbow from JC Jane, pinning Paige to get the victory for her team. But it's what happened after the match that everybody's talking about, with Nikki Bella attacking Paige and turning her back on her former friend, as we see Brie and Nikki Bella attack and brutally send a message to Paige after this matchup. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we would see the undisputed WWE Championship on the line as CM Punk goes one-on-one with Cody Rhodes in what was an epic matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. And we would see Randy Orton, the Viper, make his return to WWE and hit an RKO to Cody Rhodes, costing him this matchup as another go to sleep, but GTS would put the matchup away as CM Punk is still your undisputed WWE champion with that huge victory here on night 1 of WWE SummerSlam. And not only that, guys, in our main event of the evening, we would see Alba Femi versus Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell, and it would be Alba Femi who gets the victory over Brock Lesnar and solidifies himself as the next big thing here in WWE. And guys, Brock Lesnar literally passed the torch, showing respect to Alba Femi after this match, embracing him with a hug, shaking his hand, and showing a sign of respect by raising the hand of the ruler, Alba Femi, here in this one. And you can tell Alba didn't even know how to react, but what a night 1 for WWE SummerSlam. And guys, maybe you're wondering why I didn't give you my match grades for all of those matches, and I'll tell you why. It's because this, guys, is an A+ card all around. Every single match was pretty much an A+ match. I would maybe give Alba Femi and Brock Lesnar maybe an A- because it didn't go as maybe brutal as I expected. We didn't have as much brutality in that Hell in the Cell match as I expected. But what an A+ night for WWE, and a huge big thumbs up, man, for them with this match card here tonight. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Big shout out to Ghost Honor 86 hanging out with us here all night long. Appreciate you there, dog, not only for your support, but also being a moderator, helping us out here. Thank you, KC. The King also hanging out in here with us. Jeffrey, how's it going? Shout out to Sarge and Corey, also hanging out with us here in the chat, and also Mrs. Reynolds. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. And thank you guys for hanging out here for this live play-by-play here for night 1 of WWE SummerSlam. Right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. Thank you so much for showing love and support here on the channel. Don't forget to sign up for channel memberships that are now live on my YouTube channel at Tim Reynolds Show. And thank you so much, wrestling fans and WWE Universe, for supporting this sports entertainment channel, and hope to see you guys tomorrow night, where I'll be doing my live play-by-play and reaction for night 2 of WWE SummerSlam right here on Tim Reynolds Show's YouTube channel. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening.